I recall us
every
saying
reason
that we were going to finish this.
And we almost did.
Before RWBY
but then
Volume 9.
something happened, I guess, and we didn't.
RWBY Volume 9
so
ended months ago.
But I'm just saying, we almost finished it, and then, like, we just couldn't have enough time, I guess, is what happened. Let us know if you guys can hear us, by the way. We haven't been in this configuration.
Let's try our hardest to remember what happened.
Actually, I should probably even turn the microphone to be facing us more.
Yeah, that could probably be beneficial.
Since our thing is sort of like adjacent, and you guys can never hear Hunter, but that's not my problem. I learned how to project, you know?
Yeah, maybe I just did. Well, because now that I've actually been, like, listening to more of our stuff,
I know, you've been watching our videos, and you're like, oh,
wow,
no!
I'm quiet. So,
yeah.
Hopefully this is me projecting more.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know if everything's okay, guys.
What happened last time? Because all I remember was that there was a union leader who was smuggling monster machines to a criminal.
Yeah.
And that the union leader was a bad guy because Rooster Teeth are all scabs.
Oh, no.
And
I don't know if that was in our copy for this video. If that was in our written copy.
But this is also the last chapter.
Yeah, I'm
so
assuming
we should be able to finish this shit.
Why is nothing...
Not shit.
Okay,
I've enjoyed this.
I can't see the chat. I'm going to assume it's because no one's talking, which is perfectly fine. Not trying to call out the lurkers. I'm just wondering if that's, like, because of my settings or something, or if it's just because people are big chillin' and I just started the stream.
Or also because this, came out, like, 6 months ago.
Yes. But let me just make sure, let me pull up the chat on my phone, because I don't want to miss anybody commenting if people are commenting, of course.
Also, this is just going to be Hunter remembering the, like...
Yeah, pretty much.
I have been playing Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Not Tears of the Kingdom. The first one.
Wait, okay, hello, chat.
It's an apathy. Why is there an apathy? That seems like...
Hello, big chillin'. Thank you, guys. Yeah, sorry to call you guys out if you were lurking, but, like, I needed to know, I had to make sure, because that would be really embarrassing if you guys could not hear or see us. I'm assuming you can hear us, though, because one of you said big chilling, which is what I just said, so I'm assuming we're good. I got the notification, good. But yeah, let us know if the volume's too high, and I'll fix it. It looks okay, like, judging from, where I'm sitting, but yeah. Everything looks good so far. And so, yeah, like, listen, I know that we probably should have finished Arrowfell a long time ago.
How do we,
break the box? Yang?
No, yeah, we have to get Yang, but I'm like, oh, that's how you get Yang.
Yeah, so Hunter's gonna play. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. I did not really like this game enough to care. Hunter really likes it and wanted to finish it, so I thought that, before we move on to something else, it would only be right and fair. The game is silent? Thank you, Raijin. How is it now? It really shouldn't be. But I suppose it is. How's that? No wonder you guys could hear us perfectly fine. We weren't competing with anything. How's it chillin'? It's good. We just started. Thank you. Let us know, or sorry, Robin, I should say. Who is Raijin? Yeah, I know. You just said that after I said I know there's a delay, but I corrected myself first. Yeah, thank you, Robin. Let us know if that's too low or too high or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I do not like this game well enough to really care. About whether or not we finish it. However, I wanted to start streaming a bit more, I don't want to say casually, because that's the wrong word, but, casually on the YouTube channel, and I thought that we would never hear the end of it if we didn't finish Arrowfell. So,
not from you guys. You guys probably don't care. Cal wouldn't have heard the end of it from me.
Yeah, from Hunter is the issue. So, but yeah, I want to play, basically my plan is, my Grandmaster plan, is to do story games on Twitch, which I was already doing, but then, to stream some more, casual stuff here.
Oh my god! Wow, they broke my spirit very quickly.
Yeah, they did. With Hunter. So we were thinking about, you could probably just stay under there and fight at Hunter and get at the legs.
Yeah, that's probably true. It's just so weird that I mean, I love the design for the apathy.
But they're just running around in the wild.
Yeah, it's like
you kind of thought they were some special thing, but they're not really a special thing. They're just in the wild.
This poor town. No wonder why they're all deserted. They have apathy up their ass. Oh my dear.
You have to do the Weiss thing.
Okay.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is that I want to stream like stuff that doesn't stuff that has a story, but it's not like Persona. You know what I mean? Like Needy Streamer, Overload, and like I don't know, like Cult of the Lamb, and like stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't really have a story. Stuff that I wouldn't really cut into a VOD, if that makes sense. You're so close, Hunter.
Listen, all right.
Don't worry.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
I'm
not criticizing you. I'm giving you encouragement. You'll be fine. You can get it. Nice. Okay. Maybe you'll just have to go. Why don't you go to the other side instead of breaking the block?
You mean I can't?
Why don't you jump down into the below? Can't do that?
Oh, fuck me. I'm dumb. Oh, wow. Listen, if we were playing Breath of the Wild right now, I'd be great. I'd be so good. I'd be having an excellent time.
But yeah,
you'd all be thinking,
Breath
wow,
of the
Hunter's
Wild
very
is
good at
actually
this
a good
game.
example of what I sort of mean. Yeah, I know, Robin.
How did you manage to get out there? Indeed, my official protector duty has brought me to many locations, and this is the next one for my grand mission. You're ready to disclose the details on that? I don't know if I've been compelled to uncover these gates.
See, Weiss is so rude. I think we already read this dialogue, I think.
Oh, have we?
I mean, we've seen it before anyway.
Okay, bye-bye.
You should put all the cutscene reactions into one video. I'm assuming you mean for Arrowfell, maybe. The problem is I don't have the recording. Like, all I have is the YouTube stream version. But yeah, I mean Tears of the Kingdom. Hunter is playing Breath of the Wild, though. Like, she's playing the first one. But yeah, that's sort of what I mean. Like, yes, like, Tears of the Kingdom has story. But what I mean is, like, I want to do more streams that I just don't need to edit them. Because the point is the game. You know, it's hard to explain. But with Persona, like, yeah, the point is the game. But for me, the point was more the story. You know? So that's sort of what I mean. And so, like, things that I'm not gonna edit them. I do not care. I don't have time. That's like Arrowfell and, like, probably some of the other games that will play. Oh, apparently Penny does say something different. I must have seen that virus thing on Twitter, though. Weiss is so mean. Like, she's just such a bitch.
Yeah.
To Penny for, like, no reason. Did you save?
I believe it did. No, it did.
Oh, okay.
Now we are. Once again, I'm so bad at video games unless I'm playing the video game.
I know.
I cannot just pick
and meanwhile,
up and play
I've been recording all day, so I'm like, I'm cooking right now. Like, I'm overheating.
Oh, we should probably switch out to...
Is this a boss?
I don't think so, but you're right. That is a big grim.
He's just here. Yeah, they would have had the boss thing. I don't think you need to fight it if you don't want to.
Yeah, but it picked a fight, so it needs to go. That fucking Manticore.
Yeah, Weiss and Winter are a bit overly harsh, I would say.
Especially,
that's the other reason
that's
why.
That's like Volume 1 Weiss,
yeah.
You know? Like this isn't
That's
how
why
my
I just couldn't
now.
get into this game, you know? Because they're so out of character.
Well, only
like, I
Weiss.
get it.
Only Weiss is.
I don't
know.
think
anyone else is.
Even like Yang and stuff, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Not that I'm like the biggest, well, not that I'm like the arbiter of what's good Yang writing, because like I don't like Yang that much, but you know, I think even there's other weird inconsistencies, I believe. You know.
Can't even remember how to shoot. There we go.
There you go. It just reads like a fanfic, you know? Like, you guys ever read those fanfics where, like, Team RWBY's not really the main cast, and they're, like, side characters in some capacity, but...
And so there's not a lot of effort into,
like, RWBY and Penny and whatever into, like, the most, like, the loosest traits they possibly have. I've been worried about that, like, in my fanfic a little bit. I think they're okay, though.
Are they? I mean, yeah, they really aren't in your fanfic.
Yeah, I mean,
often.
they're just occasionally present. But I don't think I've mischaracterized them. I hope not. I added a little sprinkle. Oh, dear.
Nope. Ah! Help! Okay.
Oh Oh dear. Update later.
I forgot that I meant to press this button. No, I didn't.
Oh God.
I am so bad
I
at
know.
this.
It's okay.
That's where the thing is. Right, okay.
But yeah, like, I hope I wouldn't do that. I added a sprinkle of, Blake and Yang jealousy is what I meant recently.
How do you upgrade them again?
Do you want me to do it?
Because it's you, and then you
click?
select?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Frickin' frackin'. I mean, why not? I mean, I use Ruby the most, and she's 100%ed, so...
You can do whatever you want, baby. This is your...
I'm treating you to a nice night out of Ruby.
I am here to talk to the
You can order
chat.
whatever you want.
Oh my God.
So long as you put on something nice for me.
Oh yeah, I have the special Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation. My biggest regret of my life,
Controller as well.
which may just be a bit dramatic, but the biggest regret of my existence is the fact I did not get the red Spider-Man PS4.
That would have been
even
good.
though I already had 2 PS4s.
Well,
and I
you
gave one to
one
Hunter.
of them to me.
It would be pretty ridiculous, but to have a third PS4 in my possession, but I do wish I got the red Spider-Man PS4. It makes me a little sad.
Those Spider-Man games were so good. I'm in something of a Spider-Man mood after watching Into the Spider-Verse, or Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, and I'm surprised because Eddie posted something, and Eddie was like, I can't come on Twitter without being spoiled, man, and like, but I haven't, and like, this is not an invitation. Do not spoil me or I will ban you. But like, I haven't seen anything about it other than Gwen being trans or something and people fighting about it on Twitter. That's the only thing I've seen from the movie. Like, everybody's out here getting spoiled, and my entire timeline is just talking about
That's why you're lucky
Gwen
to just hang out
and
with gay
talking
people
about
all the
Miguel
time.
discourse or
Yes.
something. And that's it. Like, that's all that's happening on Twitter in regards to Spider-Man.
I love this girl. She was very cute, and I want her to hug me.
I got
Looks like
2
she gives
Tears of
warm
the Kingdom
hugs.
copies. Yeah, like, I think game copies are different than a whole other console, though. I did get the Animal Crossing Switch, which I'm
they're
happy about.
sisters. Bye.
Oh, they're cute. See, the NPCs, like, their costumes ate, you know?
Yeah,
like,
they're
in
so
terms of,
gosh
like,
darn
their
cute.
character design, like, like, we never saw Atlas fashion, and that always annoyed me. So that's, like, the one thing about this game that I can appreciate is the fact that, like, people are dressed, you know? Like, it's not just in normal
Well, I
ass,
think Yang just got a power-up. Yep.
normal clothes.
Wow.
Metal blocks. Okay. We could probably...
Go back! But
Yeah.
we're not going back. We can do that in our own time. We gotta finish this game. This is not a completionist run. I just want to finish the story. You know? There's no secret ending. There's no secret lore if we go back and look for all the collectible bullshit, so... If there was, it
What
would
are
be
you
a little
buying?
different. You should buy the skill point, yeah.
I mean, at this point, like, the extra heart would be more useful.
But the skill point will sell out, so you may as well. Oh, but you don't have enough money. Broke. I see.
Well, I mean, realistically, like, the skill point, I already have Ruby
Yeah, I
maxed
know,
out,
but still,
so-
like, the skill points are finite. How have y'all been? I've been good. I actually, like, I'm
So
doing
now
my
it's-
break? What
So
am I
now
trying
it's
to
like
say?
all the places with these exclamation marks are places where Penny was blocking previously.
Yes.
So we can just do this one again.
Yeah. So I guess we do have to go back.
I'm sorry you had to
It's fine.
cut through this.
Just fixing my skirt over here. Anyway. So, oh yeah, what was I saying? I have a week off school. That's what I meant. I don't know why that was so
I thought it was 2
complicated.
weeks.
No, just 1 week.
Oh. Well, that could be amusing because I could be landing a job soon. So
Uh-oh.
potentially it's like,
Hunter's gonna be employed!
I hope so.
But, like, you'll be employed during the week when I'm employed during the week. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
so it's
not
no
really,
big deal. And I might be a little more positive about things.
Oh, boy. I'd be more positive if I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
But I know we're different and we're built different. I'm content with, you know what I mean?
I
can
remember...
be left to my own devices for like years and not care, but I know
Oh,
that
no,
you
I
need,
could
like,
too,
purpose.
but I realized that, like, people would be disappointed in me.
Oh, no.
I don't want to make my parents sad.
I'll never be disappointed in you, Hunter.
I know. I have that going for me. Nothing else.
Found y'all from Hell of a Boss? Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're tuning into the RWBY stream. There is a new murder drones up. We should probably take care of that sometime.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I think there is.
Whenever we were gonna... Before we stream next time, maybe.
I'm looking for... Are we not gonna save?
Alright, we're probably not gonna die.
Okay.
You know? Probably.
I've been looking for employment too once exams are over. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, for how long Hunter has been, you know, backpacking around Europe in her house, like, taking a year off, I was like, I could do so much with a year off.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Backpacking around Europe in my house is an excellent way of putting it.
It's lucky you're doing this tonight when it's so hot that I'm having trouble sleeping. Yeah, I'm roasting, actually, even though it's raining outside, because I've been in here all day.
Incorrectly?
Did you use the upgrade?
Do you have to? I thought
don't
it was
know.
automatically... The stored flaming halo technique transforms Yang semblance into a blast of atomic heat. Maybe I have to, like... No?
Maybe in the side of it, Hunter?
Well,
Not down.
Well, no,
Can you
but
punch in the side?
No, but you can't. It
What
only
about
ever
shooting?
goes down. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Let me see.
Yeah, so you can't do it down. Maybe there's something else, because the exclamation mark is here, so.
You guys know? Hold on. How do you use it, though?
Well, it's automatically updating.
Maybe this isn't why we're here.
Perhaps.
That's story-related? Oh, so the exclamation points are story-related, Hunter.
Huh.
So...
But they want you to go where...
It may not. That may not be the related part. Maybe you just have to look around here some more.
There's something else we're missing, perhaps?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Those are the boxes, not Penny's boxes. Yeah, it's these are the boxes. There you go.
There we frickin' go. Okay, this is the button to jump. This is the button to jump.
Oh, dear.
I swear to God, if I was playing Breath of the Wild right now, y'all would think I was a savant. You know?
But, yeah, we know the exclamation points are where we need to go, Raijin, but Hunter thought it was because of Penny, when it's not necessarily... Like, Hunter thought the metal boxes were Penny's metal boxes. That doesn't seem to be the case.
Well, then it's just like, are we gonna have to go back here again for Penny's metal boxes?
Well, I don't know.
Also, Penny's metal boxes could refer to something else because she's a robot.
I'm just saying.
Anyways.
But...
Someone finds that humorous, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
hello.
this is the plot. And you didn't save.
Also, I'm powerful enough that I'm pretty sure I can just...
Sorry, Robin. This Raijin Robin thing is going to be difficult for a while.
Them's the trouble with rebranding, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. Such an exciting game.
Oh, boy. I mean, when you're at
Go
this
to
level...
the tree hunter. Okay, well... That was probably for
okay, so we're trying to find the
we
orbs
have to destroy the
break.
orbs. Okay.
We barely survived!
We did not barely survive!
Oh my God.
We did fine!
I remember this game was so hard when we started to play it. And
well,
now
I
it's
also
too easy.
just suck
Like,
at video games,
No, but like,
you know?
it was so hard before, and now it's way too easy, right?
Yeah. Well, even Breath of the Wild's kind of get to that place where it's like before I would see a guardian or like one of those horsemen and I'd run away.
That's not
That's true.
like, you know what I mean? That's like you run away from those guys and then one day you're strong enough to face them and you're wondering why you ever ran away.
Your bully's ass. No, I guess that's how it works.
But yeah,
right?
I mean, if you guys would be interested in me streaming Tears of the Kingdom, I would stream it. I just like.
Did you finish Breath of the Wild?
Okay, listen. Here's the thing. I don't like the reason I streamed Breath of the Wild. If
because I'm playing Breath of the Wild and it's like this is the most engrossed I've been in a video game in the longest time.
And I finished a lot of shit. I finished 3 Divine Beasts.
I'm only at the first Divine Beast.
Where things went wrong was the magma area with the rock people.
Oh, the Goron?
Where you have to sneak up the mountain or something. That is where I got tilted, and that's where I quit the game. Now, I know you don't need to fight all the Divine Beasts to beat the game. However, that is what filtered me from finishing the game, was that area. So, like, I did stream Breath of the Wild, but that's one of those games where I'm like, I'm not editing you. Save! For the love of God!
I want to be dangerous.
Oh my God. But yeah, like, that's where I was like, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, that's something I would probably stream on Calxiyn. Because basically what I'm trying to do is, like, if something is story-based, I will upload the cutscenes here. But, like, if a game is a game, and the point of the game is to game, like, if the game is not
heavily
a story delivery game, and it is, the focus is the video game, like, you know, that's what I'm sort of thinking that Hunter and I will play it here.
Sounds good.
Whereas Alice, Madness Returns, in my opinion, is a story with a game. You know, like...
I don't know. I think it's like a platformer. That's pretty...
I know it's a platformer, Hunter, but, like, it has, like, the cutscenes seem pretty lengthy because, I don't know, like, cutscene video
Man, at this point, I'm just, like, kind of running through this haphazardly.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what the fuck
I'm not really taking my time. Oh, dear. You know what?
Hi, Arnold.
Aren't you proud of us? We're not, procrastinating anymore.
But yeah, we would play Tears of the Kingdom, though, probably. Especially if Hunter's playing Breath of the Wild right now, we'd probably move on to Tears of the Kingdom, but...
But also, like, I think I would lose my mind because my brain is subsumed with just wanting to play Breath of the Wild.
But I mean when you're done.
Okay, that's
When you're done. I want a game where you are Neo and Roman and you're doing crime. That's, like, literally all I want. I know you can't.
The fact that RWBY or Penny isn't there is kind of...
Weird.
But she is every other time. You know?
Like, I don't know what other games are like that, but I want to do criminal activity.
Grand Theft Auto?
No, not like that. Like, strategical criminal activity. Not just, like...
Killing prostitutes.
Not just, like, killing people. Like, I guess what I'm thinking is Assassin's Creed would probably have that.
Thief?
Or, like, Dishonored.
Thief? Oh, Dishonored? That's a good one. But Dishonored, my understanding, is also fairly...
complicated?
Or, like, story-driven.
Oh, yeah, sure. I guess, but, like...
And also, like, how good are you at stealth? You know?
Stealth is optional.
No, it's not. Not in Dishonored.
No, I think it is. I think that there are different routes based off of how stealthy you are.
No, it is a stealthy. You can't.
I swear that
Payday
was something...
is a great option. That's like a shooty heist.
But I'm okay with stealth. Like, I swear the whole point of Dishonored was that there's multiple endings depending on if you decide to just go around killing people or not. Am I wrong?
There's multiple endings, but it's like, do you lethally kill people or do you like non-lethally?
I know there is stealth,
but it's stealth all the way. You can still kill people stealthily.
You can run in and kill people, though.
Yes, you can, but you still have to do it stealthily. You can't like tank hits and shit.
Right. Well,
that's what
that's.
I meant.
I mean, you know, you're not fucking magic.
I never said I was.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you know, no, non-stealth is the bad ending. Well, see, so stealth is optional.
Well, no, it's the non-murder is the bad ending. The murder is...
Anyway, I did
the murder is the...
I did play a little bit of Dishonored before. Have you guys considered 2-player games? I mean, yeah, but like also, like how many I don't know. This is stupid, but like how many 2-player games do you guys know about? What if it was on the other side of the save point that you ignored? You thought about that?
Maybe.
Like maybe like that save point that you like totally neglected was the right way to go.
The issue is that like, unless it's local multiplayer, like when we do Mario Kart and Mario Party, that's easy.
But like how many, I don't know, it sounds stupid to be like, how many 2-player games are there? But like, I
But like, yeah, it's not on the other side.
Man, I don't know.
I just need to run around and find it, it's okay. But you're right, well, there aren't a lot of like 2-player local player games nowadays,
yeah.
you know?
Nowadays, they expect you to not be in the same room.
Yeah.
Right?
I worry I might just be going around in circles here.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you'll find it.
One of these days. That barrel looks awfully familiar.
Yeah,
but you know. Sometimes we make promises we can't keep.
Oh no. But yeah, like, I don't know. I want to play, like, I want to be a thief. You were already here.
Yep.
Maybe go down?
Well, we were down. This is up.
No, but I mean down from the place that we were up before, like...
Yes.
Like down from back there.
Yes, I will give that a shot. I think this is the room with the chest in it. Yes, it's the room with the chest in it. Whoopsie pupsy!
I wish we could just call Raijin and have him tell us what to do. I have so little patience.
I think at this point, it's because we're just backtracking.
Well, you know why? It's because everywhere looks the same. Like, how are you supposed to know?
But I mean, you're kind of meant to keep a bit of a mental map.
What part of the story are you on? We're on, like, part 5 or whatever.
The last part.
The last part. Haven't finished the game yet? No. I recommend Takes 2. Yeah, I wanted to play Takes 2 with Arnold. Maybe use Weiss to get up there.
Am I just not good enough for you? Don't answer that. What's Take 2?
It's like this girl.
Yeah, probably.
And her parents are divorced, but then they turn into toys, and so they have to like stop being divorced and get back together and put aside their differences and stuff. And it's like a platformer puzzle situation, I would say.
Okay.
What's the objective? We're breaking the orbs. I don't think you can go up there, Hunter.
Not like that, at least. Okay.
Probably just better to go, like, up this way.
Probably. Why do it simply when you can do it complicatedly? That's a word. You know what? Okay. I feel like I wouldn't be frustrated if
They should make a Lies of Locke Lamora game.
I feel like that... I mean, then again, The Witcher wasn't a big IP until they grabbed onto that. So part of me is like, yeah, why not do a stealth game based in that world?
The 4 orbs that are scattered across each region? Yeah, something like that. Probably.
I mean, I feel like we're making progress, you know? Like, there it is! I've never been so excited to see a big metal box before
There were like
in my life.
3,000 games announced this year and none of them are RWBY. Oh boy. I mean, I feel like games haven't been good. Except for Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, because I know people are going to come for me. I feel like a good game hasn't come out since Spider-Man, Miles Morales. That was the last good game that came out.
That was the last game that was probably the most recent game I played, other than Breath of the Wild.
Like, now everything, they're just remastering stuff. Because they know that there are no more
Well, that's the thing, though, is that there are games. I want them to remaster more stuff from the Switch.
Oh, no, I do. I want them to as well. But I'm saying, like, that's why they're remastering, like, Persona 3. Because a lot of people didn't get the chance to play it. And, like, there has been no good games since, you know, 2004 or whenever Persona 3 came out.
I want my dream is that I want them to, like, re-release, like, in, like, some kind of... Oh, we have to kill all of them.
Yeah.
I would want them to release, like, the 2... So, Wind Waker
Yeah.
And basically the 4 like
main Zelda.
3D Zelda games after.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring. You guys are right. Elden Ring came out, but like those are like 4 games. I remember when I was a kid, I felt like the good games were coming out all the time. I don't know.
Maybe you just had like
I used to like stay home from school and watch E3, and like everything was bright. And now like E3's not even a thing anymore.
It's not. No, it got canceled.
Right? So, like, I know that good games are still coming out, but, like, a lot of them are sequel properties to other established titles and not their own. Like, Horizon is a sequel, God of War is a sequel, Elden Ring is kind of like a, what do you call it? Sister successor?
It's a spiritual sequel.
Yeah. Spiritual sequel, right? So, like, I just mean, like, I remember, I thought when I was a kid, like, good games, good new games. Everything was new, you know? I do like games, I swear. I'm just saying, all the games I like are games from like 10 years ago. And I just think that's interesting.
Maybe you're just old. Maybe we're that part of our life.
Maybe.
We're just only interested in shit that came out.
But you know what the problem is? I'm gonna say something controversial, but so true.
Oh dear.
Zelda is like fundamentally sort of inaccessible right now because none of the games are on the Switch. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean...
Like, if you were not around for the console Zelda was on when Zelda came out, it is, like, sort of impossible without emulation to get into Zelda beyond Breath of the Wild to a certain degree, because
and also,
they
Breath
have not
of the
been
Wild...
remastered the same way as, like, Super Mario 64 Sunshine and Galaxy.
That's what I... So, what I meant to say earlier was that I would love them to do, like, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess all remastered and all put on the Switch.
Because I've always wanted to play those games, but like...
Well, they remastered Skyward Sword, but the thing about...
how would I play Majora's Mask?
Well, you could...
Not with an emulator. What console did it come out on?
Well, you could probably get an emulated version of it on the Wii U.
But you know what I mean?
An HD version came out for it.
The Wii U!
Or you could play the N64 version, or if you had a Wii. But it was basically every single previous Nintendo console that came out except for the Switch.
But you know what? I saw someone on Twitter having a go at people for like, oh, Zelda fans aren't real Zelda fans, they're Breath of the Wild fans. And I'm like, okay, well, how the fuck are you supposed to get into fucking, like, you know, these Zelda games when they're not even on the... You know what I mean? Like,
but there's also
some of them are,
there's also some you're right about the 3DS remake. You're also true that like those older Zelda games are really not much like
oh, they're different from Breath of the Wild. I know that. Like in terms of gameplay.
It's a pretty considerable
But I'm saying in terms of story, like every Kingdom Hearts game is on the PS4, right? Because they knew if they didn't want bitches to be confused, they had to deal with it.
But also, Zelda and Kingdom Hearts are very different because each Zelda game is basically an island unto itself instead of a handful.
It's like canon adjacent, I know.
Yeah,
But functionally, what I'm saying is that the Zelda games are a lot more inaccessible to the common person who doesn't know how to make an emulator.
Or that doesn't want to buy a bunch of older consoles.
Yeah, and I have older consoles, so that would be fine. But...
Well, you don't have a Wii U, which would have been the easiest
which is... The Wii U is like, who had a Wii U? You know?
Anyways.
I had a Wii, I have a 3DS and a regular DS. I've never met anyone who bought the Wii U.
But you could play a number of Zelda games on the 3DS. Really good ones, too.
I would just need to hunt them down, though, because the eShop is closing. So that's the other thing, right? Is that now they've closed the eShop, which makes it even worse than it already was. You know what I mean? I don't know if they were on the eShop to begin with.
No, they were.
But, like,
especially the Wii U eShop was very good.
That's the beef. That's the Zelda beef I have. It's not even Zelda beef with Zelda. It's the people that want to act all elitist on Twitter and be like, you're not a real Zelda fan because all you played was Breath of the Wild. And I'm like, okay, can you tell me, how do I play the very first Zelda game, Mr. Twitter man?
Well, you could actually play that on the Switch.
But, like, you know what I mean? Or, like, the good ones. Majora's Mask is the one I've always wanted to play.
Recently, this Majora's Mask is very good.
Like, that's the one I've always wanted to play, and I never got to play it, and I'm mad.
I have not gotten to play Oh god, the GameCube one. The why am I? Oh, Wind Waker.
Someone in chat's like, I had a Wii U, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
We're sorry about that.
I always wanted to play Wind Waker, but I never got around to it. But yeah, if they re-released the HD thing of Wind Waker.
And why didn't they do that for Zelda's 25th anniversary, chat? Can you tell me that?
Well, when's the 25th anniversary?
I think it happened already. That's why I'm baffled. I'm a little baffled. Majora's Mask is on the Switch? Really?
It is? Where? No, it's not. Wait, no, you have to get the online thing.
Oh.
And that's not an HD thing. That's just the original.
If you need to buy an online pass, like, I don't know, that's a little...
I'm also
that's
annoyed
saucy.
with the business practice of those online online
like,
things.
subscription
Yeah,
things.
I don't love that.
But yeah, like 3DS though, I would have to go hunt it down is the problem. I'd have to go find it, you know what I mean? Yeah,
At this
but
point,
that's, like, Cyrus, that's a little sus though, I think. Like, what? I don't know. You need to have Nintendo Online to be able to, like, I think that there should be another way. They're not doing Zelda very good. They're doing Zelda a little dirty. Sorry, Hunter.
Are you, like,
more
fixing
water.
a wedgie? Okay.
No. I need my water bottle. So.
There we go. I don't know if I would love the idea, because, like, the Mario movie is fine, because Mario is kind of goofy.
Oh, you know what bothered me? I have
What?
Mario movie beef. I've been waiting.
Where do you have beef?
Because
I've seen it now. I've seen
is
it.
that I can talk about all of the beef that I never talked about before.
The dialogue is kind of cute sometimes, though.
Okay. Hi.
But, yeah, what were you saying? What were you saying?
They put a song like every 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's just
That
illumination.
was so
It's just pop music.
questionable.
Well, I Need a Hero was cute, but also they put, like, Take On Me, which was super weird. It was almost just like parents are going to be watching this with their kids, so, like, might as well put some pop music
I was
they
so
might enjoy.
annoyed
But it was pretty
the whole
boring.
time. I was like, what the fuck
But
is
all
this?
the other musical stuff was very good, because
it
they
was
added...
great. Like, it was
Because they
very
added
visual.
the stings from the... And visually it was fun. Chris Pratt wasn't terrible.
No, he was actually... Like, he's still a bad person, but his acting was good, I thought, anyway. And so, yeah, like, I was really excited to watch that movie, and I did enjoy it. The plot wasn't as deep as I...
Well, it's a Mario, you know?
Yeah, I
it's
know,
not-
but I was kind of expecting,
So
like,
someone
a
said,
Pixar
yeah.
situation.
So someone said they wanted Zelda to be a movie, and I'm like, Zelda is also goofy, but I think I would die a little on side.
I think it
if
would
like
have
they
to
had to
be-
play, if they played like, I don't know, if like if Link gets on Epona and they play Old Town Road, I'm gonna hang myself.
You know what it should
I
be,
just
though?
don't want
it should
that.
be a TV show, and it should not
An
be
anime.
Illumination.
It should be an anime.
Yeah.
I'd be down for like an adventure anime thing,
But,
Zelda.
oh, I have no audio.
because you're not.
What's
have
wrong
your
with
things
him?
in.
What's wrong with who? With
Oh,
Link?
No Sleep Till Brooklyn was fun, because they're from Brooklyn.
Oh, you guys may be asking what's wrong with Chris Pratt. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, he
You
was
can
part
look
of,
it up. He's
he
a
was-
suspicious man.
He was part of a homophobic church, but then kind of denied. He might not be. You know who's really bad? Zachary Levi.
No, I don't want to talk about this. I'm so disappointed. Also,
Yeah.
there's a box over there.
Oh, there is. Oh dear.
But I think you can leave. Didn't you do what you had to do here? or
No, well, when you were away, I got to the new one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping.
No, we don't need to remake a Goofy movie
I
because
saw-
a Goofy movie is a perfect movie.
I saw that thing of him following some
Gays
suspicious
against groomers?
people.
Yeah, it's not good.
I'm hoping though that is
No, but he's like that. Like
Is
he's like a
Oh,
fundy.
That's so depressing. I was hoping that he was hacked because
And
a
he's an
bunch of them got hacked a
anti-vaxxer
while
and
ago.
oh.
So I was hoping that it like was a remnant of when they got hacked and were posting like sus cryptocurrency, like you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But if he's just like that,
He's just like that.
that's unfortunate. Because he plays Flynn Rider
Yeah.
in Tangled.
And also Shazam was very good.
But
I know you don't care about Shazam, but
no,
Shazam,
I do not care
the
about
original Shazam was very, very good, and it sucks that the guy who portrayed Shazam is a dickweed.
But yeah, it was
I don't know.
it was strange how much
At this point,
music they put in the Mario movie.
Well, that's
that was not Mario.
That's Illumination. They just put like pop music because it's like, how do we fill up time?
It was just strange.
Let's just.
But I wonder, and I would love it if anyone knows this. How did they do it in Japan? Like, what did they put in there? Was it the same music in English? Was it the same music in Japanese, or did that not exist at all? Because I think, not to be that person, but I think I would enjoy the Mario Japanese dub if they actually used the music from the game and did not do all that pop music.
I enjoyed it. I liked the music. I
just have strong pop music opinions. That's the problem.
Well, the pop music they picked was good. It's not like a shitty newer pop. It's like more established good music.
I had a problem with.
Are you telling me you don't get pumped up whenever someone plays Holding Out for a Hero?
That was fine, but I'm just talking about the overuse of the pop.
Although part of me does feel like that's Shrek 2's song. I understand other movies have used it, but like that's Shrek 2.
And the Shrek version is superior to the person who sang it originally, which is like not, you know what I mean? No shade.
Whenever I need to like save the day, I'm gonna play that song because it's kind of like how like Eye of the Tiger is like the perfect like I'm gonna win kind of song.
Imagine if you were watching RWBY and they had Eye of the Tiger. Like, don't you think that's just kind of bizarre?
What's a pop song they should have put in RWBY?
The Imagine Dragons song that's in Arcane.
Yuck! I don't like that song.
I love that song!
You have the worst taste!
Wait, hold on. Let me
That is not a good song.
I like the Anna Pantsu female gay-sounding cover
Well, that's fine, but just the lyrics are uninteresting.
I kind of like the lyrics. I think that there's some storytelling in those lyrics you do not have in regular pop music. I'm very surprised that you don't like it, because I don't like pop music very much.
I don't like, want to hear a fun Imagine Dragons fact?
Sure.
Okay, so you
do
know...
you just not like them? Because I don't have any vested interest in the band, to be clear. I do not care about them.
I don't like Imagine Dragons. Because I feel like I would like them, but their music is just too generic and disinteresting. It's like they're like the Kirkland brand of a more interesting band.
I'm just saying, I think that... Yeah, I'm talking about Enemy. Yeah. I just think that most pop music is bad, but like that one is okay.
Okay, well, I think a lot of other pop music is good. Like a lot of the music they used in the Mario movie I was chill with. 4 orbs, yay! It's 4 this time.
Okay.
Go Team RWBY. You go back to General Ironwood without delay.
Good. We're getting somewhere.
But okay, so before we do this, here's like my favorite music fact of all time.
God.
So the guy that would go on to fund and create the Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark musical, which is a famously bad musical and the biggest Broadway flop of all time, where a bunch of their actors got injured.
Yes.
Originally he needed like to make music for the band, and initially at the end of the day, the musician that wrote the music was like Bono and The Edge from U2.
Yes.
But originally he just went with some random band in Las Vegas. And so he gave, it's like, hey, can you do this for us? And they were like, sure. So they write songs and they were like, fuck this song is too good. I don't want to give it away to the Spider-Man musical guy. So they kept it. That band was Imagine Dragons, and that song was Radioactive.
Oh.
Radioactive is about Spider-Man.
That makes sense.
It does, but when you hear it, you're like, yeah, that makes sense, because it's like a pump-up action about being radioactive, and Spider-Man got bit by a radioactive spider. It makes a lot of sense, but it's still super weird. Anyways.
Oh, boy.
Anyways.
What are the orbs?
They were made from...
No, I don't think this is Salem related.
It's Union because this game is anti-Union.
Oh, God.
Excellent work, Team
Well, I'm
RWBY.
assuming it's Atlas technology that keeps the Grim like Pokemon.
Was there ever a doubt? Maybe a little.
That's funny.
I meant for Ironwood. Lieutenant Harper just received into... Okay, so
she's evil.
I'm writing a Weiss X Blake fanfic.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, who can Winter be marrying? And so I made her marry Harper.
No!
Probably. But
What
then
about
again,
Robin?
no, because Robin is too good. Maybe I could have, I don't know.
Robin's too good?
Yeah, because I kind of want to make Winter not a great person in this version. You know?
I mean, not good women? I don't know.
I mean, listen, do I want her to stomp on me? Of course, but, like, evil's evil, you know? Margaret Thatcher.
I mean...
On AO3. We both have posted fanfic on AO3.
I mean...
You've posted a lot more, but we both
one of us has been posting on AO3.
We both have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while for me.
But I'm just saying, you haven't posted this monochrome thing on your AO3, I don't think.
Well, I'm slowly writing it. I mean, I think I'm like 5,000 words into the first chapter. It's just, I kind of want to do the first 2 chapters after each other.
Yeah,
sort of a contained
that makes
opening.
sense. You should
I also believe in AO3.
My document for the fanfic right now is the most chaos it's ever been.
Oh my god.
Like, it's so funny.
Her documents get so long that you need to create new documents because, like, my phone does not have the processing power. None of our phones do. After a while, a document can be so large that you're not able to add comments anymore.
Yeah.
We learned that because your fanfiction is so fucking long.
But that's not what I mean. I don't mean in length. I mean the part 4. Usually what I do is I write a chapter and then move on to the next chapter. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but like all of the there's like 6 chapters written and they're all in various states of disarray and none of them are done.
Okay, so we're going to a station to get on a train to go and find the guy who's really behind the balls.
Yeah.
Because
except she's behind the ball. She has his balls, but we just don't know it yet.
You can't trust balls. Anyways.
I wish I had Cal's hyper focus.
If Robin had balls, I would be a lot more... Well, also, I'm not medicated. You are medicated. Alright?
I mean, does that matter?
I
was always like this, though. Even in high school, I was like this.
But this is more powerful than it's ever been. Like, just being honest.
It's better than it's been, but the word count is mostly the same, I would say.
Part of me feels like the word count is bigger than before.
Maybe.
Because before it was only 60,000 words. Now it's like, because it's fanfic, you don't care on selling it as like a YA book.
Yeah.
You can just go for as long as possible.
But yeah, I don't think these orb things are going to show up in the show.
Class.
Honestly. I think that this is just a gimmick for the situation.
It's full of soft bunnies. Aw, soft bunnies.
You know, I don't think that
before
I don't think
we
Salem
were doing
is gonna
voices,
use,
and now we're
just like, whatever.
Hunter's reading,
There's
you're
dialogue,
talking.
I don't care.
But yeah, if they make a Zelda movie, I don't want them to have like pop music and shit. I want them to give a little more dignity.
Like a real movie.
Yeah, I want them to give a little more dignity to Zelda, you know?
Yeah.
Even though Zelda is goofy.
I mean, Zelda's goofy, but like, it's not like Mario goofy. You know?
Well, it's not like it's
Mario is Mickey Mouse, right?
Zelda
is
She's so cute, Claire. Akri. You must be Hunter. Oh, Ocarina? No, just me. Look at how baby she is.
Yeah, she's
so
cute.
Pretty. You must be the huntress here to board the caravan. That's right. We heard there's danger at the coast, and this was the quickest way there. Danger? I'm just a receptionist for the caravan, but hey, sorry about all that. Yes, we're the huntresses.
Damn, Yang just flirts with every girl.
Like your girlfriend is right there.
She sees all of them.
This poor Claret is having like, or maybe Claret. I don't know. Maybe she's French.
Claret.
You dropped the T.
Claire.
As soon as you're ready to board, let's check. Very well. Good luck with that danger stuff. I'm never gonna see that character ever again, and she was so cute. Cute, not cool.
Oh, this is like Volume 2!
Oh, yeah! And 6.
But yeah, like, I just want a Roman and Neo game where we do crime.
Rogue Atlas bots?
Yeah, I guess, unless these are the Atlas soldiers shooting us.
It would be fun if there was, like, I know you want Roman, but it would be fun if there was, like, in this universe, a one of, like, Cinder and
Neo? I thought about that. That would be fun. I agree. I don't mind a little spice cream.
I love some good spice cream.
In my scoop of Neapolitan bowl, you know?
Spice cream is kind of my favorite of the Neo ships.
Yeah, I mean, you're wrong for that, but like...
Well, I also... Yeah, you're right. I also just, like, you know, love Cinder. And I just love Cinder with women.
I just don't think Cinder is capable of love. Which is, I guess, a separate conversation.
I believe that I can make her feel love.
People think that Cinder is capable of love with Neo. I don't agree. You know what's so funny, though, that I was thinking about the other day? And feel free to quote me on this. But, so, in the novel, they make a really big point that, like, no one really understands Neo except Torchwick. Like, yeah, other people understand her, but, like, it's usually a struggle. Whereas Torchwick, like, perfectly understands her body language after a couple of failed attempts, right? Like, once he starts to really...
Ooh, I think these ladies are new, the claw people.
No, they were there before, I think. But, anyway, all that to say, Cinder reads Neo's body language perfectly, but has no emotional attachment to her in canon, which I think is so...
They know each other carnally.
Like, so sociopathic. Like, you know what I mean? Imagine you understand Neo as well as Torchwick did, whether it's just natural or like an actual attempt, but you just do not give a fuck. Like, you know, I just think that that's crazy. Like, that's good.
Oh, Atlassian soldiers are attacking us. That is weird.
Yeah, see? It's all that lady.
Conspiracy.
But you know what I mean, Hunter? Like, that's good shipping material if you do ship Cinder and Neo. But, like, just in general, that's just crazy to me that, like, Cinder understands her as well as Roman did and still does not love her. And that's fucked up, I think. Oh, man.
Because I feel like they could kind of relate. Like, they were sort of unloved. They had kind of hard-traveled existences. Especially now that we know more about both of their backstories.
Yeah. I just don't think, and the other thing is, and this isn't like to shit on Spice Cream or anything, because I get so hung up on canon, which you guys may find funny considering some of the stuff I ship, but the problem I see is that I don't think that I don't think that Cinder could get over the fact that Neo was rich, because she has that, like, you Atlas elites are all the same sort of attitude, and so I think that Cinder would really resent that from Neo, no matter, like, how Neo is right now. I think that would be a constant struggle for their actual romantic, relationship. Yeah. At least that's what I think. I don't know. I could see that being a problem.
Yeah, right? Eat the rich queen. Class consciousness, all things we love in a girlfriend.
I mean, Cinder is justified, right? I think that's, like, one of the only times in the show where I'm like, oh yeah, queen, go off. You Atlas elites are all the same. But, like, in terms of an actual relationship, I think Cinder's resentment of the rich would cause some problems. You know?
Neo never told her. But that could be kind of a spicy little, like, you lied to me. Or, like,
yeah, I guess.
Even though I do kind of hate that, like, that is I should say that, because that is, like, my least favorite trope, is, like, you lied to me one.
How do you feel then about in the fanfic when that inevitably, the one I'm writing right now, where that will inevitably probably happen?
Well, I just hope it doesn't drag for fucking ever. And it's tedious as all hell, you know?
Yeah. Like, a miscommunication issue can be very annoying.
Let me go. I wanna go. Oh my god, another one?
Yeah, I know. This is the one where the game is super unforgiving and does all these ambushes in a row and you can't save. So, you know, just be careful,
well,
okay?
I don't think it's that unforgiving because I'm just, like, incredibly powered up and, like, not ancient.
But it may get worse, so just be careful.
Well, I'm not nervous. Maybe now I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, see, you have to, like, you can't just, like, go through and fight with Ruby Hunter. Bro, the way that they're waiting for you to attack. Game design. We love the fact that they're just standing here not attacking you. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I can just kind of wait here and, like...
Oh, I know. I just thought that was so funny. Like, what the fuck was that?
Here we go. Another heart. We're all good.
these stormtrooper motherfuckers.
Stormtroopers were more proactive than that.
This was the first time I got game over since the first chapter. Yeah, I was thinking about you.
Well, I can't relate because,
I was thinking about you, Robin. I mean, you may not be done yet, bestie. You better hold on.
Well, no, because I've gotten several game overs.
I see. I thought you meant because you didn't die right now.
Well, I guess I'm just better than Robin. Robin's a nice... What the fuck did he go by Raijin for so long?
Oh, boy.
I had to use my weeaboo code name. I say that with love. I had a weeaboo thing. There's a moment in every trans woman's life where they consider, like, should I name myself Suki? And then you're like, no, that's a terrible idea.
Did you though? I don't think so.
I didn't, but in a book I read about a trans woman, she went to her wife and was just like, how do you feel about Suki? And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
So I think about that sometimes.
Oh, dear.
No, I did not. I didn't.
I mean, there are some names that, like, are less obviously Japanese that you could probably get away
Also,
with.
I never really
if you wanted
I never
to
really
be named after
considered
an anime
changing
character.
my...
Like, Lelouch is an anime, but he is not... Like, Lelouch is not Japanese. Lelouch is French, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Maybe you have health potions, Hunter? Do you want to check that?
I think I do. Oh no, but I have 2 revive rings, so if I die, it's fine.
Damn, maybe you should have got that extra skill point I told you to buy.
I already have 3 skill points.
I know, but you can upgrade Weiss or something. I don't know. Just poking them, very nice.
Just whacking them in the knee.
But yeah, I think a Cinder and Neo game would be, like, really fun. If they did it during this timeline. I have no idea what the fuck they'd be doing, but, like, I don't care. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, like, look at me. I'm A-okay.
Still waiting for the Briar update? Yeah, see, that bothers me about this game, right? Is they made this cool new team. The team from the beginning,
oh, right,
remember?
Briar, yeah.
They made this cool new team, and we never saw them again. Like, you know? Like, we never see them, ever, again. And it's sort of baffling, because with all the promotion they did, I thought that they were going to be important.
Yeah, but no. I don't know, maybe they do, like, Team Briar comics or something. I recently bought the Justice League comic.
Oh, I see.
So I might finish reading that.
Weiss's semblance becomes valuable for some of the upcoming ambushes. Okay, well, that's up to Hunter. If she wants to try to play with the other characters.
Listen, the game's called RWBY. I'm playing with Ruben.
They have no intention on making additional content? Damn.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know what Rooster Teeth is fucking doing
anymore.
anymore.
You know what bothers me?
What?
Like, why hasn't somebody just modded BlazBlue into a RWBY game? Like, I know...
That would be a lot of
it would be
effort.
difficult, but, like, would it really be that hard?
Extreme amount of effort.
Because you have the code, right? So can't you just... Isn't that all a mod is? Is taking the code and just...
Well, you're not exactly asking a computer scientist here.
Changing it a little.
Okay, this way. There we go.
The story isn't over. Briar may come back, but they weren't here enough for me to care. You know?
It's not like the Happy Huntress where it was like, oh, you saw quite a bit of them and they were wonderful. Perfect.
Hunter, you cannot oh, there you go. Stealth. Yeah, like, even fucking Grim Eclipse had multiple teams. But anyway. That's another story. But I'm just surprised that nobody has
There's a lot more effort into this game
like,
than Grim
nobody
Eclipse,
has made a RWBY fan fighting game by now. You know?
Well, they've made, like, a fan, a couple fan, like, oh god, what are they called? Visual novels.
Yeah, but that's not the same. Like, visual novels are considerably more easier to make, especially with, like, Visual Novel Maker and, like, stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the coding required is not... You don't have to code, basically. You just
There's
need the
one
visual
called Summer
assets.
Rose Court, which was very good, but I didn't complete. But like a lot of effort, and it was fan made. You can tell like a lot of effort went into
That's what I want. I want to make a Fox and Neo visual novel with multiple endings. That'd actually be pretty
That
good
looks
for
like a
what
boss.
I'm doing right now. Yeah. It reminds me of the Paladin, but it's not the same.
Nope. Up. There we go.
Yeah, this is super fucked how they had all those ambushes and no save point. And then this. Still waiting to see Team Indigo? They're in the books, Arnold. Maybe you should read the books.
Yeah, you illiterate. Oh, I just got knocked out of this. Oh god, did it reset it? That's such horseshit.
It probably did.
Oh man. I'm just gonna chill up here for a bit and regain my health.
Yes, I guess you can do that.
Oh dear.
I guess you can't do that, Hunter. This may be where Weiss is important because she can shoot from a distance. Oh, okay.
Well, guess not. I haven't learned my lesson yet.
I'm so stressed for you, man.
I don't know, man. Oh god, shot in the face immediately.
I'm so stressed out right now.
I do not feel stressed at all.
Oh, I'm gonna call out Arnold right now on main. No, Arnold can read. Arnold is capable of reading. And Arnold is capable of forming some very compelling thoughts on what he reads. The problem is that during...
There's gotta be a misunderstanding here. Can't we all talk this out?
Damn.
Frightened
Exclamation
Pikachu
point.
face.
But Arnold said he would read chapter
This
7
might
of
be
my
no.
fanfic.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I guess I'll
it's a
save the
song.
beef for later. Come here, Hunter. Oh!
Do you know this
Did
song?
this song ever come out?
It looks so much brighter in this cutscene than it did in the game. Hey!
Well, I mean...
Well, that was fun.
Cute!
Aw, baby.
Elysian troops attacking us? And why here?
Reminds me of Volume 3. They should all be having, like, terrible...
Wanted to get us out here in the middle of
Oh!
She is evil.
Oh, no! It's a trap! Who could have
Oh, no.
seen that
They're
coming?
just jumping off of the train.
Well, yeah, bitch,
Oh
I
my
would
god,
too.
the train
Uh-oh.
went off! That's ridiculous!
Well, it do be like that sometimes, you know?
On the train. Well, we landed in Stonehenge?
I know, Stonehenge!
Oh, it's a
Oh,
big...
damn.
This is a great opportunity.
Oh!
Oh, Briar!
Well, that's good.
And now they're gone. Don't worry, I sometimes... How gay are you?
sometimes
Are
hallucinate
you
women.
hallucinating pretty women levels of homosexual?
Oh, this is funny. That's cute.
Oh, those are interesting
Those are
markings.
like cave markings on
What the heck is that?
I don't know. Okay.
Those huntresses, did you see them?
Oh, hello, there's a song. Oh, what I was gonna say is that Arnold promised he would read chapter 7 of my fanfic, and I'm pretty sure, not exaggerating, that was a month ago. So we got all the way
Chapter
to
what?
chapter 7.
Okay.
But, like,
Well, some people just don't like reading.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, Arnold can read. Arnold is capable of reading. Arnold's just procrastinating.
This is an interesting song.
I don't think I like it. I don't think I like the singer, but that's... I don't
It's
think
like-
it's deaf.
Very unlike RWBY to have a song with this kind of...
I think it's somebody trying to mimic, like, that they had that sounded vaguely like Jeff,
We
but...
got Kirkland Jeff on the line.
But, like, he doesn't... I don't know. I don't like... I just don't like it. I think I talked about that even before when the game first came out. Oh, nice.
I feel like I should probably use these.
Oh
my god, there are 5
maybe
of
you
them.
should, bitch.
But then it's just like, for fucking...
Put Weiss in, like, put some defense in Weiss. I don't know, like, just...
There we go. Yang, you're now buff.
Not reading is the American way? Oh, dear.
Kinda. He went to American public schools. Just be impressed he can read.
No! That's so
We're
rude.
from Canada. But no, Arnold is literate. And some people just don't like reading, you know?
Yeah, but, like, Arnold likes to read. He just, I don't know, he gets, like, distracted.
Does he like to read?
I think he does.
Does he like to read in the same way that, like, oh, my daughter loves these beauty pageants?
No, I think he likes to read because he's like, wow,
Don't you,
this
Samantha.
is so vivid and excited. Like, I don't know if he was
He's a
bullshitting
gamer.
me. But I just thought, yeah, anyway. Arnold's comments led me to believe he was like, oh, wow, reading is actually fun.
Wow, gang, reading's fun.
And then you go, like, 3 months. But I'm like, it doesn't even need to be my fan fiction, guys. We gotta read these fucking novels, you know?
I finished
Manuel
Nimona.
is coming!
So we haven't talked about, well, last time we streamed together was before we did our bet.
Right.
So we have
Which I
a bet
think I'm
going
winning.
of who can read more books in a year, or
Yeah.
till the end of the year, you or me. You're winning right now, but I'm also...
I did see you update your thread, so I have to take a look at it.
Yes, well, you're still beating me by about 100,000. But I'm also, the whole time, this is all things I've been reading that aren't a big book I've been reading, which is like 260,000 words.
So you're hoping you'll come up with, like, the surprise come up, you know?
So I'm just saying that the second that I'm past halfway through. So
and
the
you
second,
haven't added my fanfic to your tally yet.
Yes.
So you just think that eventually you'll get, like, the big...
Well, that's not going to be, well, I also just like read. Like, it's just a thing I do. I enjoy reading novels throughout the year.
Yeah,
So-
I know, right? If only Fox and Neo were in fucking Genshin Impact, in furniture, and, the fucking furniture descriptions that Arnold will read over reading, the thing that I
The
spend
furnish-
every
Oh, we
waking
just
moment
died.
on. But anyway.
Oh,
it's okay.
using Revive Ring.
But yeah, can you please mind your hearts? I will not do all of this again. If you die here in the game, didn't save after that cutscene, you're on your own.
Well, we had 2 Revive
I'll
Rings.
go to bed. Like, I will leave.
I will leave and
I
go
will
to
go
bed.
to bed. You can finish.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're kind of near the end.
I don't know.
So.
Not to have a go at Arnold when he can't defend himself, but like he'll read lore about furniture and not.
Just be thankful because, like, when I dated you, the books you wrote weren't like amazing.
Yeah.
So at least you get like good stuff
yeah,
now.
Arnold. At least
When
you
I
got
was
the good
forced,
shit.
yeah. When it was being forced on me. In all fairness, this is still being forced on me
I
in some
think though
capacity.
your taste hadn't evolved either. You didn't know how bad they were.
No,
to
I
some
did. I was
extent.
just protecting your feelings.
Well, I think it was a bit of both, Hunter.
No, I was
Don't
protect-
pretend you had these
No,
great
I was-
literary tastes in
No,
high school with all
no,
these questionable
no.
movie fanfics you were reading. I'm sure it was more one than the other, but like, our tastes have both evolved.
Yeah, my taste. Oh, certainly my taste has evolved, but also like, I was aware that like, because I kept on trying to be like, you could do this that I think is more interesting.
But
Your books were very
But
meandering.
you also read some questionable fanfic.
But even now, the fanfic I read now is better than fanfic I read then. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
more
what I'm
impartial.
saying. We have evolved.
Also, you've read a lot of the fanfiction I've shown you, and you've quite liked it.
But
so,
I'm saying like fanfic. It was fanfic level is what I mean. Some of the fanfic that I've tried
I've hit
to
a nerve
read
here.
are some of the fanfic that I've tried to get into recently.
Well, you're
I
also
can't do
trying.
it.
That's your issue, is that you're trying to get like stuff between a man and a woman. Do not get fanfiction written by like.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to say this.
Huh?
I don't know how to say this in a
But
more
I'm talking
constructive
about
way.
I'm talking about just general like RWBY stuff, like not like Fox and Neo or any shipping particular.
Well,
I
you
just
just
mean,
gotta
like,
find. I'm just saying that like I just noticed that like that fanfic by RWBY that is like a man and a woman tends to be worse. It's just something I've noticed.
except for mine. Just
Except for yours.
Fine.
Yours is very good. But a lot of them are kind of like, they're a little like, oh, you really like John. You really relate to John type thing.
I have a story about this, but I think I need to wait until I graduate because
Yes,
it is
you do.
too
I know
easily,
this story.
It is too easily traced back to me. Therefore, I will not tell it. But in a couple months, if someone could remind me of this moment on stream, I'll tell you later.
I found this story kind of endearing, but then again.
Yeah. But anyway. I think what's interesting, not to say anything about that, but just as the general takeaway, I understand why you found it endearing, Hunter, but my takeaway was like, we're so hard on ourselves all the time, you know? And we think our work is shit. But then there are people out there in the world that write some very questionable stuff, and they kind of
You'll never be that. Yeah, then they think it's good shit. Yeah, I know.
And it's not even that they're bad or you're good, and it's not really about that at all. It's just about the fact that, like, do you ever wonder how people have the audacity sometimes when you don't?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
And it's like, where is this? Yeah.
That,
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
That anecdote. Not to say that, like, someone, you know, wrote something that was bad. It was just more like, wow.
Where do
like,
you get
people,
this?
If you actually tell people what you're doing, they will probably be impressed. If they are impressed by what hearing right now. Like, we're so hard on ourselves. But
everyone's their own worst critic, or at least certainly I am. But some people are not their own worst critic.
yeah.
Some people have, like, boundless amounts of self-confidence
Exactly.
that's totally unearned.
And sometimes
which is fascinating.
It's like, oh, well, if this person is confident and their work is like okay, and you think, like, I think that my work's actually good, why are we trying to hide this thing? You know what I mean?
Ooh, I kind of like this song. Wow, 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 wow.
Arnold, I know what lore you read. I was kidding about the furniture, but I wasn't, because I know that that's something people want him to do.
People want Arnold to read the furniture lore?
Yeah, he's like, if we get a certain amount of subs, we'll read the furniture lore, is the situation.
So just like reading Rainbows with Arnold Delgado?
Well, like, it's because everything in the game has a description,
Yes.
right? So when you get furniture, the furniture has lore description too.
I want it to be like the ancient god of this land fucked on this IKEA pull-out couch.
Exactly, and that's what Zhongli said before he gave up being the Archon of
I got
Leeway.
my girlfriend pregnant on my sterile uncle's pull-out couch.
Oh dear.
Isn't
How
that
you're able to
ironic?
make this, how you're able to get through this without Blake is baffling. I guess, I mean, Hunter's built different. Hunter likes Ruby, I don't know.
Ruby's just hits like a fucking runaway train
Yeah, but
and
apparently
has...
Blake has 2 clones that do double the damage. So, like, you're kinda, like, stifling yourself right now.
Maybe so, but also it's like difficult to like manage the hit, you know?
Oh, I will say, in Arnold's defense, there has been a chapter of the fanfic that has been ready for Hunter to read and she hasn't read it. So
Well,
it's not just Arnold.
Okay, but also
Yeah, I know.
that chapter rhymes with hut. And you know, oftentimes we read it together because I really enjoy like reading
We
the
do not
things
read
with
the
you.
fun together.
But we do not read the rhymes with mutt together. So it kind of like maxed up our program. And also like, you know, you need to kind of be in a mood for that.
Yeah.
And
I was just saying,
my interest
in Hunter's
mutt has
defense,
dropped
sorry, in Arnold's defense.
Oh, look at how she looks so evil.
Hello, ladies.
Oh my
she's
God.
so cute.
She has.
I don't think she's evil. I think that
She
they're
has
good.
like. She
They're
has
nice.
like. What are those called? Thingamabob.
A tattoo?
No. I have a tattoo now. I didn't have a tattoo last time we played this game.
I guess not. What are you talking about?
What are those? What are those leather harnesses? There we go.
Okay.
Harness. Hello, ladies. Fancy
Yeah, like a
meeting you here.
BDSM chest harness?
Yep. Well, I mean, it could just be fashion. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
need
I
to be
know. I'm just
BDSM.
saying.
Listen, we already talked about your, rut. But.
Rut is a completely
Oh
different...
yeah, not that. It's not that kind. Not rutting.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! The day you write furry
No,
smut is
no,
gonna be.
no,
I'll be so
no.
happy. Look at. I love their designs. They're so cool.
Yeah, I know. They're so cool, and we never see them.
Right, Team RWBY. Pickety. And you're Team Briar, right? We are.
And they're all so hot. And
Ruda.
for what?
Oh my God! Like the black girl, and then the little girl with her little diggers, her little drills.
Yeah.
They're so wonderful. It's alphabetical.
I did not get...
Bianca. The thing was
Wait,
like...
why are they fighting us? That's not nice.
Get your whip, Ivy. Not so... She has a whip. She has a whip. How thorny their current situation is.
Funny.
I'd let them whip me. Oh, what are you doing here? Cleaning up the trash.
Okay.
Oh, so they work for Harriet.
No!
Evil women!
No, they probably
Evil
work...
women! Evil...
No, they work for the union leader.
Grand Thormy.
See, the real enemy is Harper.
Or his companion. You were right.
Uh-oh.
The union leader and they're banging?
I guess.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Hunter. Your fanfic may be in trouble.
Maybe she could, like, be cheating on her? I don't know.
Cheating on her union leader husband with Winter Sneak.
Or no, cheating on Winter with the union guy.
Oh. Always finding a way to make heterosexuals the enemy, Hunter.
Listen, as a
I'm
homosexual...
just kidding.
Also, she's bi, you know?
No, but I'm saying, like, because you're making it that she's cheating on her lesbian wife with a man.
Well, who's to say... Well,
right?
it was just... Oh, my God. First off...
Cool. That's cool, whatever is happening.
Oh, they switch out.
Yeah, I know, like you do, if you played anyone other than RWBY.
Oh, look at how cute she is.
This is cool.
This is kind of fun.
Place your bets. How many deaths will happen here? Oh, good lord.
This kind of feels like I'm playing a Mega Man game, you know? Give at me, whip lady.
She's not even going the right way. Sometimes I wonder about the UI.
Oh, Lord.
It's so terrible that I'm like, I want to play. Like, we're doing something together and all I can think about is League of Legends.
Well, I mean, I feel bad because, like, well, you know, it would be boring to not play a game, but you also don't want to play this game.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm also just thinking about,
women?
I'm always thinking about, that's not true, I'm not always thinking about it. I'm thinking about Breath of the Wild, and the one woman that matters, Link. I love the noise Ruby makes when she gets knocked. It's so guttural. Like she fell on her back skateboarding.
Raijin!
Why did I
Not
walk?
Raijin. Sorry. Robin, where will it send us if Hunter dies? Because I haven't seen a save point in a long time.
Well, I have a revive ring.
Yeah, I know. I'm just concerned. Like, do we have to go all the way back?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna gain...
Or will it just start us right here?
I'm gonna gain some health back, and then we're gonna... I like that her dreads go on fire.
I was just thinking, you know what would be funny?
What?
Like, you know those videos where it's like, how fast can you touch grass in every Mario game? I wonder if you could do that for RWBY. Like, how fast? Because you got Grimaclips.
Well, Grimaclips would be right away.
Right, yeah, but like in this game, is there grass? Is the question.
I don't think
it'd be very fascinating if
it would be in one of the, I think in one of the
grass.
cave levels there's grass.
Yeah, so that would be the adventure, is finding every patch of grass. Then we'd have to look at Amity Arena footage because we don't even have real Amity Arena.
Revive ring. We're back at it.
But yeah, like, could you touch grass in RWBY Amity Arena if it was still up? I think you could. I think there was grass on the map. But yeah, I don't know if you can touch grass in RWBY Arrowfell. It'd be kind of fun.
It's a very wintry place.
I don't know if anyone would care about that, though. Like, with Mario and Persona, it makes sense. I don't know if anyone would care about whether or not you can touch grass in the RWBY
Oh,
games.
we won! Yay. This really does give the vibe of a Mega Man game.
I miss Amity Arena so much every day. I know.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I can't believe these kids just overpowered us. Undisciplined little snots, that's so rude!
Hunt of the Huntress. You got lucky. Get ready for round 2. I'll have several rounds, ladies.
Oh, boy. The orbs that they stole. Uh-oh.
We didn't do anything like that.
Don't expect us to believe your lies. You know that Thornmane set the record straight shortly after our encounter, right? Uh-oh. We've been ready for your little scheming plan. See, they've all been played against each other.
We seriously did, yeah.
Uh-oh. They seem sincere, or they're just good
I love
fucking
Ruda.
liars.
Ruda just doesn't trust anybody.
Keepers
I love how
of
they all have
Arrowfell.
the same tattoo. That's nice.
Okay, well that's interesting. I guess.
What the fuck is an Arrowfell?
Until we meet again. Isn't Arrowfell the settlement? Didn't we talk about this
I don't
before?
think so. Seems so easily beaten. I don't get it.
The briars aren't sharp. They're thorns.
It's a briar. Yeah, they sharpen stuff.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
Thornmane and Harper.
Wait, so they thought we were doing it, but oh god, that's confusing.
So they were played against themselves.
Everyone was played against each other. Is this game not over? I thought there were only 5 chapters. Are we not done?
I mean, we're probably near the end of the... chapter 5.
Okay.
The end of Arrowfell.
Okay, good.
So I'm guessing this is the end of the game.
I thought that we only had 1 chapter left, but we have 1 more chapter then. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I mean, I think
we can do it.
I think we might just beat Harper, and then that's curtains. Told you it's the end. Unnecessary bout of danger. And whatever trap has been set for you. More trains, right? No more trains. Bad things happen to us in trains.
Yeah, I'm surprised you got through that, Hunter. I heard that was like the hardest part of the game for
I guess I'm just
people. I guess you're just that good. No, you have more to go? Fuck. See, I thought we were on... I thought that we were on chapter 4 to reach chapter 5.
That line was very funny of Blake being like, making my trust issues difficult.
Oh, man.
Word with her.
Oh, okay.
Got a highest priority.
What?
And Harper, is it?
It's me! Oh, okay.
Can't even let the women be in charge.
Oh, see, the Arrowfell's a technology, Hunter. Okay. Right. Wait, is Thornmane and Fifestone not the same person?
Fifestone. I think Fifestone might have been the gangster.
Oh. Okay. I thought that was Amicio Glass.
Oh, no, never mind.
Have we seen Thornmane? I don't remember.
It's been so long.
It's been too long. Okay.
That's the suspended military.
Oh,
operation.
okay.
Right, my predecessor wanted to put the end to the project for this
You
very
have
reason.
predecessors, Ironwood? I mean, I know he does, but who are they? Yeah, the Keepers of Arrowfell. So that's... The Team Briar was supposed to be the Keepers of Arrowfell.
Well, you guys don't, manage, security very well.
I know, right? Watts is breaking in. Right, yeah. Team Briar are the Keepers of Arrowfell. Is this like a Sleeping Beauty thing? Like it's supposed to be they're the fairies and Arrowfell is like Aurora, trying to keep Aurora safe and all that
But there's
stuff?
only 3 fairies.
It depends on what version you read. Sometimes
Fair
there's
enough.
4. There's 3 gifts and then a 4th one that stops her from dying.
Arrowfell.
You have 1 more mission of backtracking the Arrowfell stage in the boss fight. Oh no. Thornmane's the lieutenant guy in red. Fifestone is the guy with the emotion sapping. Oh! So Thornmane, Harper's fucking another military person, not the Union leader. That makes more sense. That makes a little bit more sense now.
Can't even let the woman be in charge. Game's bullshit.
Oh, man. Well, maybe they didn't want the woman to be the bad guy. Did you ever think of that?
Listen, alright? I support women's wrongs. I love it when they do bad shit.
I have to pee. Do you want anything?
No? I
Okay.
think I'm good.
Do you want some water?
Maybe? Yes.
Okay, I'll be back.
When you said you want some water, it was an unsubtle way of saying, Hunter, drink some fucking water.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yakisoba, Wonder Potion Large. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness, I pressed the wrong button! Ah! $20 for a chocolate bar is fucking insane. Anyways. Bye-bye. Who are you buying? Oh! A gay cop and my autistic best friend. Clover and Penny! What's going on?
Salutations!
We are at a secret place. I'm very loudly announcing that we are at a secret place. We were able to track down all of Harper's movements to somewhere in this proximity. I don't know why I'm giving him the Penny cadence. The exact location of the confidential Fort Arrowfell has been uncertain for many years. However, we believe this might be the entrance. Bitch, it's in your backyard. You can see it. You could probably see it from Atlas Academy. It shouldn't be that hard. Alright. You can see it. People don't usually come poking around here for frozen tundra after all. Also, there's a big slab that looks like a door. That's a pretty good hint. My point exactly, Ruby. But it will not open. And I help! Okay.
Oh, hello, Clover.
So now we're going back to all of the locked
No!
doors. Nexus gate. It's gonna go great. You are naturally charming.
Oh, okay.
Nexus keys are required. Nexus keys.
What?
Do what exactly?
Well, that makes sense.
Figured out that I can trouble electric.
Like an EMP, like in Cyberpunk. Oh my god. Cyberpunk. Okay, so everybody has a key, and we need all the keys.
Huh.
Okay.
And then Penny's
Penny's
gonna
helping.
open them for us. So we have to go back to all of those gates and then
We have to watch Penny slowly walk away for some
I
reason.
love Penny. You have rocket legs. You can shoot away.
Ha, damn. You may want to catch up with Penny. That's weird.
Okay.
Why didn't you just tell us where they were? I don't know.
And fuck you
Sometimes
guys.
this game is a little bizarre.
Yeah, she could also rocket away. So like, I bought stuff.
You may want to catch up with Penny.
There's
She was
Penny.
right there. Why didn't
There we
you
go.
just
We just go
stop
to the
her?
place with the exclamation.
All right.
And then we go find her.
You
and we
guys
grab
have to
the
also
Nexus
understand,
keys.
the reason why I'm so cranky is also just because, like, Arrowfell was just never that serious for all this.
I mean, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. But then also, I've just had a long, like, recording day, and I didn't realize it would be, like, this long, so... I'm just impatient because I feel like I can't move on with my life until we finish this game. So I was really excited to be done.
There we go.
But we've only been streaming like an hour and a half.
Open the
so-
gate, Penny.
Oh, she wanted to be on an adventure with us. That's
I
nice.
love how they drew Penny. All the art in this game is really good.
Yeah, the art's really nice.
You're the best, Penny. The
Nice.
gate. Got it.
So she's just short-circuiting the gate. Yeah, just
Passes
like
per second.
Lucy in Cyberpunk.
Except she's not naked and in an icy.
Well, no, Lucy could do that on the field.
Oh, that's true. Oh, look at your magic power. Okay. Yay. I hope we don't have to go through this
Yay.
hullabaloo each time. She looks at her hands.
Probably. You may enter.
That was amazing. Teach me.
Oh,
Your radio transporter and then record it into a databank.
That's cute.
Aww. Never mind, I don't have any of that stuff. Okay.
Oh,
and then
okay. So I guess we just
give your
fight all
girlfriend a
4
kiss,
of them.
mwah, and then
Oh.
leave.
Yeah. I guess we were just fighting all 4 of them individually is the vibe.
Maybe, perhaps.
Because it's like Team Briar's hideout, right? So I'm assuming that, I don't know, they have hideouts all over the map, I guess. Interesting. I don't know how you'd manage that. I mean, I guess Blake just standing there is enough. Oh man, you have to fucking run. Uh-oh, it's Singing Man again.
Uh-oh, it's Singing Man.
Oh, we finally got our scripts and stuff for Urinetown, but I haven't looked at anything yet. I mean, we haven't had because we're on break, but it was thick.
Way down Urinetown, way down under the ground.
Why do you and Arnold both do that?
Because it's funny, because it's the only other, it's the bigger musical
the only other musical
that has
you
town
know?
in it, you know? I know plenty of other musicals. Been friends with you long enough.
I'm trying to think. Town. I guess you're right.
New in town? No, that's a John Mulaney thing. Never mind. After a certain point, you're just like, yeah, I can tank stuff. Who needs finesse?
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's where you're at now. I mean, the part people warned us about as being really annoying is over. So,
Well,
I guess we
even
got
in that
lucky.
part, I was just kind of tanking it, you know?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I guess we got lucky, so now I'm not really worried about anything, because that was allegedly the hardest part of the game, so.
We also have an extra heart now, so.
Yeah,
And I bought like 5 revive rings,
good.
so we're pretty set. Yay!
Yay!
I wonder what it would be like to be punched by Yang. Like, would you just
Oh
like,
my
would you have
God.
like a heart attack?
What are these
Presumably.
spider things?
I don't know.
guess
They look
they look like
creepy
robots.
crawlies.
Do you think they're gonna announce anything at RTX this year, Hunter?
Like announce what necessarily?
Like anything?
RWBY related?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they will release, like, announce something, but it's probably going to be, like, low impact. Like, it might be
Like a
another
book?
book. It might, which is not to say that those books are low impact, because I really
But,
love those books.
yeah.
I'd be happy to receive more of
Ah,
those books.
Roman Holiday too.
Roman Harder.
I know,
Roman Holiday.
I know that's what E.C. Myers is cooking. You know what though? I'd be kind of mad if they never made another Roman Holiday book because they like left stuff unanswered in the first
Yeah.
book. So that would really bother me.
So, I don't doubt they could potentially do, because they've already done, like, the DC crossover, so at this point, I just want them to do a Scooby-Doo crossover comic. Okay, but, like, you laugh, but also, that would fuck, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know about that.
I would read it. Are you kidding
No,
me?
I mean in terms of that happening.
Oh, it's not gonna happen, but I would absolutely read it.
Well, I was asking what you think is gonna happen.
Okay, but I think some comic book something.
Okay.
And I would hope that it's Scooby-Doo. Because I love Scooby-Doo, and I also feel like part of me is just like, you could have, like, RWBY characters in the Scooby-Doo world, you know?
But then they'd be so...
But then it would
boring.
kind
I
of,
don't
no, but
know.
then it would be like AU, you know? It'd be like a fanfic.
I think that you can hit that block hunter.
This block? Or
Yeah.
that one?
No, the other one.
Oh yeah, that one's down here.
But, like, it's weird, I think, when the girls don't have powers. You know what I mean? Like, they need to be in a scenario where they still have their powers, or, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, don't
I'm
you
okay
think that,
with
like,
fanfic,
I think,
so...
but, like, Scooby-Doo, like, Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys make sense, because they're all detectives. right? And Nancy Drew and Scooby-Doo make sense for that
Well,
same
Ruby
sort
does
of
detective
reason.
work too, you know. That happened in volume. That happened in volume 2.
Oh my god. Rewatching the volume 2 stuff, like, not to beat a dead horse, right?
Yeah.
It's genuinely baffling, the plan that they make about finding that information regarding Torchwick. It genuinely confuses me. Because they go to the CCT tower. Okay, so first of all, Blake and Sun stake out the White Fang warehouse and do nothing, I guess, for the rest of the day because it's daytime, right? When they decide to start this plan. And it's nighttime by the time we check in the Sun and Blake. So just all day they've just been chilling there
Well,
doing
kinda though.
presumably
That's sort
nothing.
of implied, right? They were just bumming around town.
But, here's the weird thing. They make this big deal about going to the CCT tower. And the CCT tower is Ozpin's office. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a separate location.
I thought it was a separate location.
No,
Oh.
they treated it like it was some sort of field trip away from school. But it's just Ozpin's office. And I'm pretty sure that some of them had even been to Ozpin's office by
Are
that
you
point.
sure it's Ozpin's office?
Yeah, because I looked it up on the wiki for my fanfics because that's the part I'm rewriting right now. Is
They're
like
kind of vague with it, so like.
no, but they must have changed it in volume 3 for it to be the same place. The tower that the Wyvern is on is Ozpin's office, but it's also the CCT. That's
see.
why the Wyvern being there was important because it was both things. But why is Ruby excited to go to her school that she sees
Maybe.
every day? The CCT tower.
Oh, hello, lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to have entered this way. Oh, poor
Okay.
baby.
Okay, good. So they're all on the same side now. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
dire, Briar.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, this is nice. I guess, but we're
Oh,
probably
thank
gonna
you,
have to
Bianca.
fight her, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So they were hired as mercenaries.
They're becoming cogs in the
Yeah,
machine.
so
Okay.
now they don't want to be swindled anymore, which is good. So they're evil women, but they're rebelling. I
Awesome.
like that. Nice.
Got a nexus. Okay, so I'm guessing the 4 places we're gonna go to,
Each one of them is Big Chillin' in the basement. I'm pretty sure you could leave.
except that she's there.
Yeah, but like, it's probably a different entrance, right? Because there were 4 exclamation points on the map. Like, all these cavern systems are probably connected, so I think you just have to leave and go another way in. But yeah, so Volume 2, detective work, is baffling for that reason. Like, where are you
1,
going? There was another one
2,
over there.
3. Okay, yeah, I was just checking to make sure that it was 4 and that I didn't have to, like, return.
Then Weiss and Ruby go to call Schneedus Company headquarters, right? Which is fine. And that part's fine. But what's weird is that, like, and I thought about this, maybe it's easy to be like, oh, in hindsight,
Maybe Ruby's
or
just,
whatever.
like, really excited about shit,
No,
you know?
not about the CCT anymore. Why didn't they look up anything about Torchwick? You know what I mean? They're so focused on
Maybe
Torchwick
they already knew
working
stuff about
with the White
Torchwick.
Fang. but
Because,
they-
like, Torchwick was kind of famous,
Right, but they don't address that in the show whatsoever. Like, they don't try to figure out if Torchwick has weaknesses or any of that. Like, it's kind of strange that all they're focused on is, like, did Torchwick steal anything recently and not, like, anything about him in this recon mission?
I
'Cause
think
that's what they're
just
doing,
they
right?
don't share your obsession with the man. You're just gonna have
But
to
that doesn't matter, Hunter. I have a point, okay? Then, Yang goes to talk to Junior, okay? And I know the canon answer for this is that Roman Holiday was not written and, like, whatever, like, Roman didn't exist, like, Neo didn't exist
Yeah.
yet. But isn't it so funny now watching Volume 2? Because Junior and the twins are there, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know, man, he came in that one time, and, like, you know, whatever." Like, I know that
I
can
mean,
be
it
explained
could
as
also just be,
Junior
yeah, they didn't wanna,
lying,
like,
they didn't want
yeah.
it to, but isn't it funny
Are
that
you
they're
gonna
just
really
like,
openly? It makes sense. Like, you're not gonna, like, openly tell someone your
Right.
criminal connection.
But Junior does tell Yang things, though, which is the weird part. So I'm like, Junior, you really buried the lead in terms of what they may need to know. Like, he doesn't seem to have any problem selling out Torchwick, It's just that, like, he gives Yang probably the worst information, like the most useless information. And I just think it's funny because it's different though, Hunter, when you can see that the character is lying on purpose, and that's supposed to be part of the point. But in the show, the weird part is that, like, it's played that Junior's being genuinely truthful, which
you got here quick.
You know what I mean? Like, that's, I know, like, the Junior isn't a snitch thing perfectly makes sense, but that doesn't work unless you make it clear to the audience that Junior is hiding something, which the show never did. They just pretended that Junior and Torchwick never had all this, which I know because the book wasn't out yet, but it's just funny that, like,
I feel like that's not a big,
but it's just funny, right? That Yang goes to Junior for information about Torchwick,
but
and none of them look up any news reports, by the way, or anything about anything he's ever done. But, like, Junior gives them all the information he has and completely buries the lead about, like, everything.
Alrighty.
It's not a criticism. Like, it's just funny.
You're right. It is funny.
They are not detectives. This was in response to you talking about Scooby-Doo, right? Like, these bitches are the worst detectives I've ever seen.
Well, that could be, like, the joke of, like, Scooby-Doo and the game are good. Or maybe it's, like... Maybe it's like AU RWBY characters, and it's like this Scooby Gang needs to figure out what they're doing that's nefarious.
Yeah, maybe.
That could be pretty funny. I think that would be
great.
But
I brought this up because you were talking about Scooby-Doo, and I'm like, let's talk about the time that Team RWBY were detectives, and they didn't actually look up anything about Torchwick, about if he had a semblance. Like, Neo is a massive weakness if they, you know, but then there's that thing where it's like, oh, well, Neo didn't exist yet, which I understand functionally. It's just funny. I think you have to do it from there. Oh, okay, or not, never mind.
We have 2 of them. But yeah, other than that, they might show a trailer for the second part of the Heroes and Huntsmen thing. Probably miscellaneous merch stuff, I don't know. Like, hey, we're doing the RWBY podcast again.
Yeah.
RWBY VTuber.
I'm just
It's not gonna be, if it is Volume 10 announced, I will scream
I think
tears
they'll
of
just
joy.
announce it. I don't think that we'll see anything from it.
But also, I'm worried about
There's
it
nothing
being...
to see, so...
If RWBY Volume 10 gets announced, I'll be, like, happy as a clam. I'll be so
What
pleased.
I'm worried about, though, is that RWBY will get Volume 10, but they have to wrap up the show in just one volume, is what I'm worried about.
That would suck.
Like,
Because that would be... Because they said 14 in the past.
Like, I would just rather... This is probably a controversial opinion, but rather than, like, Genlock Season 2, I would just rather Volume 9 be the ending of RWBY as opposed to trying to wrap up the ending in Volume 10.
Yeah, I would rather
Does that
have...
make sense?
I would rather have, like, no ending than a really bad ending.
Yeah, exactly.
When they could have done better.
Like, we do not need Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh,
the first
original
one. The original.
Yeah.
Right? And so, that may not be a very popular opinion, but I would rather Volume 9 end where it was than for them to, like, rush.
Yeah.
Because I know that they did not plan to finish RWBY in one volume.
Well, because in the past they've said 14.
Well, yeah, but, like, even just common sense.
Yeah,
right?
common sense states we still got a lot of shit to do. I mean, we're obviously closer to the end than we are to the beginning.
Right.
But,
I'm just worried.
Like, RWBY isn't One Piece. Oh, I'm worried, too. I worry that I might just, like, crash and burn, and I don't want that at all.
Yeah, not to be pessimistic or anything in our RWBY Arrowfell
But anyways,
stream.
even if it just gets announced, I'll be happy. But if they're like, and it's the last season, I think I'll have a panic attack.
Yeah, I don't think they'd ever say that, though. I think you have to go fight that little man down there.
I guess you're right.
I don't think they'd announce it being the last season, though, because, like, there are no guarantees in life, right? Like, in terms of... I don't know how to explain it, you know what I mean?
Also, I think you kind of have a benefit of, like, sort of ending on a cliffhanger if you want, like, if you want to get renewed.
But what I mean is, like, I don't think they'd ever announce it was the last season, because then people would be like, some people would be like, oh,
But
fuck,
also,
I
you
won't
know
watch
when.
it
But
then.
also, that's what happened, right? Because
But I think that they would rather keep it up in the air, unless that they end the show, unless they're planning to end the show. But if they're not planning
Oh,
to,
no,
like,
no, I
end
mean,
the
like,
show,
narratively end the show.
Yeah.
Like, the show would end.
Oh,
Not just
okay.
that, like, we're not, this, like, it won't be the end of the show, but we
Oh,
won't
okay,
get funding.
okay,
That's
okay.
what I meant.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They
Yeah,
would be
they
honest
would-
about
they
it
would
being the
probably
last,
say it was the
narratively,
last
the show.
season if they were planning to finish the show. But if they weren't planning to finish the show and it
Or
was
they
the last
can't finish
season,
it.
they would not tell anyone because you never know, like, what if the viewership just, I don't know, what if some VTuber loves RWBY and all their fans start watching RWBY? Like, you never know what's gonna happen, right? So.
Sometimes I think if I was some kind of famous celebrity, I could, like, up.
Oh yeah, I think about that all the time. I'm like, oh man, if I was famous,
Like, that's how you
people
know.
would remake the
That's
Spider Riders
that's how
game
you
for me.
know we're, like, wildly autistic, because it's not like, yeah, I'd sleep with a bunch of people. It'd be like, no, I could convince people to watch RWBY, so
Yeah.
it would get... I'd have a lot of money. I could sleep with people. I could
fund RWBY.
I could fund RWBY myself. That's what I'd do if I was Elon Musk.
Oh my
You know,
god.
just give him carte blanche and a very large budget.
Oh man, but I mean, I guess like some YouTubers have done stuff like that though. I mean, probably not on their own, but like they've tried. Oh my god, it could be RWBY final season and then just 4 parts of the final season.
Oh my god.
Like
That would
Attack
be-
on Titan. my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, and so at the end of the day, it is for
Like
yeah.
Attack on Titan final season part 1.
Are there? When is the next?
I don't know. I know there is Attack on Titan that I have
Because I'm like caught up now. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
because I'm like final season parts 1 and 2.
I know I missed something. Something came out, but like nobody talked about it, which is bizarre.
Which it might not be anything important then.
Well, no, I think it was like the next part. Like they basically made a movie.
Oh, that's like the recap movie.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think that the last parts of the season are just 2 really long movies. Because something came out recently and people asked if I was gonna watch it, and I was like, this is
I might
weird.
have to like Google this shit. They can't make things easy for us.
Well,
can
no,
they?
I think that's what it is, Hunter. I think that they're not doing individual episodes anymore. They just made a big movie.
You know what's something I haven't watched in a long time since the last time we watched it together was My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
We explain ourselves, just give us a chance. Had my unused moment.
Oh.
That's gay.
Okay.
What? Because you like women?
Well, that's, that's good that they all have, like, faith in us now or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, I like how it's like RWBY talks to Bianca,
Coco
Ivy talks
She's
to
such a
Weiss. Like,
she's
it's
such
all-
a tsundere.
Yeah. Attack on Titan is still going.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yang is also talking
Yeah,
to
I know.
her. I thought it was just individual, one-on-one.
We failed
but...
our duty. No.
Oh, well, this is good. This is nice. I like the parallels that they're trying to make.
Ugh. I love that. Alright, bye, Whip Lady. I got places to be.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's what's going on with Attack on Titan. They released part 3, and it's like a big movie.
I'm not against, like, RWBY the movie. The RWBY movie.
I mean, I'm against
Like, RWBY
it
movie.
in...
The RWBY movie.
I'm against it in this sense.
I don't know, man. At this point, I just want RWBY
But
shit,
like,
you know?
that's the problem, is that Attack on Titan, like, soft released something and nobody cared, you know? Like, because it wasn't, like, weekly. It was just, they just...
But also, at this point, how long has Attack on Titan been
a long
over?
time.
So it's almost
I
kind
just
of like...
don't understand why they would make a movie like that. Like, I just don't get it. But yeah, I think part one to the finale movie is out. And part 2 to the finale movie will be out in October, and then we're done and we can all go home. But yeah, like, and I, like, you know, Attack on Titan has a lot of issues. But I actually really enjoyed season 4 compared to the previous season, so I'm kind of mad that they snubbed it.
I feel like part of me, I would want to rewatch season 2, because I remember not loving it.
Season 2 you didn't love?
Yeah. Because I think
I
it
don't know.
switched up and it started talking about different characters, and
You know
I don't
why?
know,
It's
I'm
because I like
ADD.
the mystery, I guess.
Yeah.
compared to the fighting, and I feel like season 4 had more mystery, just based on what it, like...
What's super funny, though, is that my partner, they haven't watched since, like, the first season, so I told her everything that happened, and they're just, their eyes bugged out, and they're like, what? Who? They did what?
Yeah.
You mean, so
well,
Aaron
we shouldn't talk about it
Aaron
here.
is offended. Yeah, okay, I won't say it here, but it's a lot of, like, twisty turns, and she just kind of was blown away by it. Very amusing.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it. You know what? It's also that people are like, oh, well, why would I watch it now? I can just binge it later. Like, that's how people are when something like that is dropped, because it's still not the ending, so what does it matter?
That's true.
You know what I mean? People are like,
I mean,
oh,
that
I'll just
also,
binge
it depends how invested you are, because I wouldn't want to do that if it was something I was super into. Like, when the next season of, like, Arcane drops, I'm not going to wait.
But that's a season.
I guess you've been
I'm saying, like, in terms of the movie, like, in terms of the actual movie, like... It's a movie, and you know it's still not over, so, like, and, like, all of the big mysteries have been exposed now, so, like, it's
now
a question of what could be spoiled for you,
well,
right?
the conclusion.
Unless there's the manga, right? But I'm saying the conclusion's not even out yet, so, like, why not just wait until the other part's out?
That's fair. I don't know. You'd have to ask those people. It is a sort of
weird...
Well,
that's kind of... That's not my mentality. The reason why I didn't react to it is, first of all, we were busy. I'm pretty sure it happened during the pre-season. And then second of all, there was no press. And third of all, like, I don't look forward to editing whatever length of that is. I do not look forward.
Okay, Penny, use your powers. Penny's so wonderful. I just want to, like...
Especially
I bet you her hair smells nice.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you it smells like cinnamon.
I mean, Penny's hair is not real.
Right.
Which is interesting.
That's true. Is
it must be
Is Penny Polendina's hair a wig?
I don't think it's a wig. I think it's sewn in. You know? Like to the robot,
but what if,
to
but
the
like
doll?
she has a, but what if like it's like, what if it's like a robot doll that can synthetically grow hair, you know?
That's a good question. I don't think that's the case.
I believe I am experiencing anxiety. Would you momentarily look away? Oh, I love you, Penny.
Penny's dialogue is
Penny's perfect. Even if they did Weiss bad, Penny's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of binge watching either. I just understand the mentality when it's something like that, where it's basically like the cliffhanger episode to episode has ceased. You have one movie which has a cliffhanger, just one cliffhanger, and you're not that desperate to watch it, so you may as well watch the movie back to back.
I am here, and as long as I'm around, I will continue to support my good friends.
Aww.
She's dead now.
Yeah, I know.
That's a little sour.
They wrote that. They knew that.
Oh, I love her, the way she rocks back and forth. She's such a baby. She's so baby. Anywho, but as for what I think they're going to announce for RWBY, yeah, so I think some book thing, some comic thing.
I'm really
maybe,
hoping for a book. I don't even care who
lucky,
it's about.
If we're very, 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 very lucky, we will get Volume 10.
I mean, I think that if there's going to be a Volume 10, they will tell us. Like, I don't really doubt the Volume 10 announcement. I don't think that we'll see anything from Volume 10. But I don't doubt the Volume 10 announcement in of itself, I guess. You know? I don't know. It's hard to
at this point, it is a little in doubt because I don't know how Rooster Teeth's finances are.
I know what you mean. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I'm like, why would you have a RWBY panel if you're not announcing Volume 10?
Because what the hell else are they going to do in their
I don't know.
dying convention? Did you hear that it's not just Gus leaving the Rooster Teeth podcast, it's Barbara and Gavin too.
Well, I mean, that makes sense though.
I mean, it makes sense because they've been around so long.
It makes sense for everyone to go at once instead of just slowly replacing them.
But then it's also like, who are these fucking people? Like...
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're watching Rooster Teeth content though, you would know who they are.
That's true, but part of me is just like, I don't know. At this point, I just like watch Face Jam, and like, I don't know. Even like the relaunch, Always Open. It doesn't have Mariel and.
Well, I am sure Always Open is still good.
I mean,
like,
it might
I can always count
but
on
it's just
Barbara.
Barbara's great, but I also really miss Mariel, and they did do an episode with her, but it's like it's not enough. I need more of my baby. But I also understand that she wasn't really about that life, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot about Mariel, but it kind of seems like she's more like you, whereas Barbara's more like me, if that makes sense. Like, you got roped into doing an entertainment, but you have
true.
no entertainment in your heart. I don't know enough about Mariel's career to say whether or not that's the
Well,
case.
she did. It used to be that Meg Turney and Ryan Haywood had a podcast together.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
a show together.
But you
called
understand what
Free
I'm
Play. And she
saying?
was on that. So she's been in a handful of things. But yeah.
like, it's different,
I mean,
right?
her wife also had cancer. So, I mean, no doubt her...
Maybe just taking a step back.
Yeah,
in
taking a step
general, I
back
don't
would have
know.
been healthy for her. So I'm not saying that they should do it. I'm just saying part of me is like, I don't know.
You're
Just-
one of those I miss the good old days people.
It's not that I don't know what that is. Probably
But,
something
like-
wife related.
Oh, you mean the trophy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What I think is weird is that I feel like that they just should have ended the Rooster Teeth podcast and made a new podcast
Well-
versus to continue the Rooster Teeth podcast with
I mean, it's
more
a different
people.
era, you know? Like how...
But you understand what I mean? It'd be weird.
There's like how there was... when it was called The Drunk Tank, and then there's with Bernie, and then there's without Gus and Barbara. So it's just a different era, and I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I am too, but like, I think that Rooster Teeth's problem, and this is my hot take, is that you're so comfortable letting these new talent live in other people's shadow and then question why the community doesn't accept the new talent that they put in the
Also,
shadow
I
of the
feel
old
like you
talent.
gotta kind of like let, and I know they have been letting it in, but the fact that they got rid of everybody at once is almost like, it feels like brain bleed more than
But you
anything
understand
else,
what
you
I'm
know?
saying? It's like, yeah, I don't question the community having an issue with the fact the Rooster Teeth podcast has been taken over by people they don't know when it was called the Rooster Teeth podcast, as opposed to just ending the Rooster Teeth podcast and starting another Rooster Teeth, you know.
I don't know. I kind of feel that way. I feel about
Like Rooster
Achievement
Teeth,
Hunter.
roostering harder. Like, why not? Why put the burden on these people to have to
I mean, I
live
wouldn't
up
want their
to
job,
Gavin and,
but who
you
knows?
know.
Maybe they're really good. You know?
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, it's the same thing that happened to Torian. Like, Torian got tasked with trying to revitalize Red versus Blue. And, you know, I feel like nothing he ever did was ever going to be good enough. And so
Although Red versus, I feel like we were being very generous when Red versus Blue came out. Red versus Blue is not a good show.
What do you mean, the whole show?
No,
or
Red
do you
versus
mean
Blue
Zero?
Zero, sorry.
But I'm just saying, period. Like, I feel like that if he
I mean, it was a
had-
big ass.
If
but
he
like,
had new characters in a new universe and, like, all that stuff, like, if he could make something original, I feel like that it would have been good. I feel like that the badness of Red versus Blue Zero comes with the Red versus Blue part.
But also,
honestly.
like, the last Red versus Blue probably should have ended at 14.
But you know what I mean?
You know?
Like, just in general, Hunter.
But you're right.
Like, as much as it wasn't good, I don't think it wasn't good because of the people that were working on it. I think it wasn't good because it was Red versus Blue. And, like, I know, and Red versus Blue fans will probably disagree with this because it was always like this, but I don't know. Like, gone are the days where I can get attached to somebody in a helmet whose facial expressions I can't see, right? Like, I
Yeah.
know that wasn't a problem back in the day, but that was something that
Back in the good
baffles
old
me
days.
about the show, I guess, a little. Is that, like,
But the
how
thing
can you make
is
a
that you
human
do
connection?
kind of get. I've watched, I think, all of Red versus Blue.
It's the human connection may come with the parasocial relationship you have with the voice actors more
But
than the
no,
actual characters.
but like
I
Griff
don't know.
and them, especially in those early seasons, like they were likable characters. You know.
But
it
if
was
you're
a good
that's
time.
if you're telling a comedy
Locust,
though.
Locust.
But if you're
and-
telling an emotional story and have people's faces covered up, that's
well,
where I'm
but
like,
that's the
I don't
thing
know.
though, is that there has been emotional Red versus Blue stories,
But
and
they
it's
already
been better
built it
than
off
that.
the comedy,
That's
is
true.
what I'm saying. But you can't start emotion with people that you can't connect with, like facial wise. Like, you know what I mean? You can have people's faces covered for comedy and then build into an emotional story, but you cannot go straight into emotion without seeing somebody's face. You know what I mean? Even, like, inanimate objects have, like, Beauty and the Beast has fucking facial, like, the Lion King, Hunter. Why do you hate the Lion King? Because they look so emotionless,
that's
right?
True.
So, like, how, when somebody's wearing a helmet, that's more of an uphill battle. That's, like, the most uphill battle you have ever had to battle.
That's true. But it was also, like, the voice acting was very solid, and it was also very jokey, and it was so off the wall that it just kind of worked.
But you know what I mean? And so I'm like, that's the problem, I think, anyway. They won't let any of these bitches just do something. They need to replace everyone that already, like, you know what I mean? If they didn't make something new, they just wanted somebody else to make more of the same thing, which doesn't work. I don't think.
Is this all of them?
No, we have one more.
Oh, man. Okay, exit location. Nope. Exit location. Thank you. But yeah, other than that, I mean, other than, like, new merch stuff, like what
imagine
else
if
could
somebody
they
else
possibly
took over
do?
our channel. Like, think about how weird that would be.
That would be pretty weird. Da, 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 da. What the little noises it makes.
Sometimes I still think about those Genlock novels. I don't think anyone read them.
There's novels?
Yeah, like, from Cammy's perspective, there were 2 novels.
Right.
Like, they tried to E.C. Myers Genlock.
Well, I have the Genlock comic.
No, they weren't comics, they were books. Sometimes
you know what?
think
I
about
vaguely
them,
remember that.
and I'm
Part
like,
of me has kind of. Part of me wants to read those Genlock comics and watch the second season just out of morbid curiosity. Aren't you a little curious?
As time has passed, maybe I'm a little curious. But I don't know.
All I saw was
Genlock
that I
much
really dug it
in the first place. Like, I never really, like, I could go the rest of my life.
It won't open.
Oh,
It
she
was
was
a joke
kidding.
of humor and levity.
She's
Aw.
so cute.
It is so hot in this room.
I know. I can tell that you're
I'm sweating.
like starting to get like tired because you're.
No,
sweating.
I'm not. I'm just slightly uncomfortable.
I know. So
I'm
am
gonna
I.
tie
Maybe
my
drink
hair
some
back.
water.
Maybe, but I'm playing a video game. I can't
You can still
hydrate
drink
and
water,
video game at the
Hunter.
same time. This isn't Mountain Dew. How is this supposed to help me?
Oh,
A
dear.
gamer.
Yeah, I know. It's so hot in here today. We have like no circulation.
Oh, fuck me. That's cool.
I may need to start bringing the fan down here. You know why though? It's because I've been recording in here all day.
Yeah, and the lights have been on so long.
So
that,
I've
like...
just been cooking.
Can we leave Ruby outside? I just need like a fan.
Yeah, I mean, I have the fan, but it's upstairs. I'll bring it down. When we stream tomorrow, I promise I will make sure to have the fan for
I'll
you.
swell and big.
So you don't need to... These are what do you say? Unhospitable working conditions. You know?
I'll survive.
But I'm like, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, you know, even though we're hot and we're sweaty and tired, I'm like, we can do it.
Oh my god. Oh, revive ring. Shame Penny wasn't wearing one of those.
Oh, dear.
I think I'm also, like, sloppier than I was because I know I have the revive rings and I just want to, like, power through this bad boy.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the first hour of the stream,
I feel like there's way more ambushes than we used to have.
Well, it's the end game, right? But yeah, like, I'm running out of things to talk about. I have nothing else. I don't know what else to say.
I'll happily talk more about Breath of the Wild. Because, like, for the longest time, like, that game came out, like, 5 years ago.
That is true.
And
You're always late.
And everyone loved it. But, like, what's different is that, like, a game will come out and then kind of people stop talking about it, you know?
But no one ever
But no one ever really stopped talking about that game. So I'm like, oh, this game must be pretty good. And I realized that, like, I had, back before my partner had a Switch, I bought it on digital, and I'm just gonna leave it. Wait, no, I can't. I have to kill this person.
Yeah.
I bought
Just
it
get on the platform with them.
I bought it on digital so they could play it, and I just gave them my Switch. And I realized recently that I had it.
Oh. Yeah, I could have given you my copy too if you needed it.
That's true. And I was playing Pokemon Violet, and for some reason, it's not that it's even bad. It's just that like, I really like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be like, I don't want to play Pokemon anymore. And
well,
then eventually
we were
I'll come back
talking about
to it.
doing a Nuzlocke, and I think I finally figured out how we would do that. And now I can't remember, unfortunately.
But also now,
I
part
finally
of me
figured
just
out
like,
how to do it, and now I can't remember. I'm sure I will, though.
But also now I'm just like, do I
But we
want
would do
to
it. But it would still be fun. We would pick a different game, though, I think. We wouldn't do Violet. But I bought Violet, and I never played it because we were supposed to do the Nuzlocke. Now I'm sad. You know?
That's fair.
So, I think that you owe me.
I played it for a couple hours.
Is what I'm saying.
I don't own you shit. That was your own prerogative.
Yeah, I know, but
you
I
bought
play the
you bought
Nuzlocke.
2 other Pokemon games and you didn't enjoy them.
No,
Like,
that's true.
this is your fault.
But I still want to do the Nuzlocke, though. That'd be different. That would make things spicy.
They do make them spicy. I do enjoy Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Especially because Pokemon games, maybe...
But maybe we'll give it a while, you know? You don't need to play it if you're bored of Pokemon.
Yeah. But also because I want to play... I want to continue playing Breath of the
But
Wild.
Hunter, you being here, we're going to do something anyway, so...
That's
like,
true.
You know what I mean? Us playing Pokemon has no bearing on whether or not... You know what I mean? There's no bearing on
what?
whether or not you play Breath of the Wild at home.
That's true.
We're gonna record
That's
something,
true.
right?
I guess I'm just not very... If I had an ask, it would be something I don't feel burned out on right now.
Right. I mean, yeah, we're not gonna do that for a while. I'm just still interested in the concept, you know?
Are you more happy that I've been saving?
Yes.
I love how they all do their little pose in a row, like Ruby.
They are cute.
Dang.
I'm sorry to tell you, but I have to use the bathroom again, so I gotta go.
This is what happens when you hyperhydrate or whatever the
my
fuck it is you
goodness.
do.
Well, you know why?
I feel like you could be like a hydration influencer.
What does that mean?
Like there's that guy that eats liver or whatever.
Oh.
You could be like the liver guy, but for water. Hydro homies. That was a thing though. Hydro homies was a thing. I'm not making that up. I don't think I'm making that up. There's been a plate of 2 cookies the whole time here. I want to eat the cookie, but like, how do I eat the cookie? Oh my god. I saw the clip of the sex scene. The Jen nipple. It was so wild. It blew my hair back. I was like, there's a sex scene in this? You can see Miranda's nipples in this? This is so weird. Did David Tennant come back for Genlock Season 2? I'm curious. Because, like, he was the best part of that, and then they made him a robot. But also, in retrospect, part of me is like, yeah, you should have just had, like, regular-ass voice actors. The fact that you, like, paid the big bucks for, like...
Celebrities?
Yeah, for, like, proper celebrities. Like, oh, God, what's his face? Killmonger. Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
And,
I think he did come back.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep the door open because it's quiet, so.
Yeah. Oh my god, it already feels cooler. I already love this.
Like, no, they start
already
yelling
have a will to
upstairs or
live
something.
again.
But, yeah, I was like, I don't like the course of conversation I'm overhearing.
Of Jen Nipple?
Yeah. But, what was I gonna say?
I kind of want to read the Cammy book now.
I mean, it's probably just, like, them learning to be a team or some, like, cliche, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably not that serious.
Or unless it's, like, Cammy's backstory.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I love her. So Sundere. Already it feels better. Oh my god. Why, I'm cooled back. I'm comfortable again.
Yeah, if they make noise, we'll close the door, but...
Okay. And hope to get... Okay with the 2. Yay, Nexus key. Fuck off.
Yay!
Let's beat this game! Finally, I can kill myself!
Let's beat the shit out of them! Woo! I like how feisty Rude is, at least. I know that we're kind of skipping through the dialogue at this point, but...
We're not gonna do that. Like, that
But,
ship
like,
has
I
failed.
still like like the dialogue that I am reading very quickly.
Oh, he came back as a hologram. That's fun.
All right, guys. Let's
I've
get
never
this
seen
shit done.
You know what's a movie I want to see? I feel like you would enjoy too is Creed. It's the boxing movie with Michael B. Jordan. It's on Prime. We should watch that together. If for nothing else that I think you would enjoy, it has a lot of topless Michael B. Jordan.
Those are a lot of revive rings.
Yeah, but like, what the hell else are we gonna use them for? You know,
true.
like.
You're right. Yeah, now that we have revive ring access, like we have revive ring permissions, now everything's sort of broken. Yeah, I hope that you guys will enjoy us streaming. I think I'm gonna start with Needy Streamer Overload tomorrow. I think that that'll be a fun game for us to play. Yeah.
Oh, I love how each one has its own little symbol. My autistic girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And
she's just telling us what
like
to do,
you.
but we did it already. Clover? Yay! Yeah,
try.
let's go. See, you know that dialogue option means we're at the end of the game because, like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, make sure that you get everything you need before we go through the door to darkness, Sora. Like, you know?
Door to darkness, Sora. What are those cookies?
They're S cookies. I brought them down here for us as a snack, and I kind of forgot about them.
I feel like you should make C, just because.
Well,
like,
they're not homemade.
That would be fun. Oh, they're not. Oh.
No. They're just from the store. We'll have them
I just had
after
a joke
to
of like I
celebrate.
would make L cookies and give it to my child every day for lunch so they know they're a failure. I would never do that,
Oh
but
my God.
that would be really fucked up if you did that.
But they could think
You
it
ever
means
just think
L
about,
for
like,
love.
That's true. Or maybe they're named L.
Or left.
So what do you or left?
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you name your children if you had kids?
Okay.
Because I've thought about this. And
Don't come for me.
it's going to be a Lee name, isn't it?
No.
There's going to be some
What?
Mormon mom name.
Huh? Hold on. Okay. First of all, I think, because Arnold's named after his dad, I think we have to keep that going.
So there's going to
just
be
off of-
Arnold the Third?
There's gonna be.
Wait, is Arnold the Second?
Yeah, Arnold's
Please,
dad.
Arnold the Second. No!
Arnold's
don't-
dad was Arnaldo, and Arnold is Arnold.
Okay, but hypothetically, you
I
don't
think-
have children with Arnold.
Right. But I'm just saying, on principle, I think circling back to Arnaldo is a good idea.
Wait, is Arnold's legal name Arnaldo?
No.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, because
Okay.
then they wouldn't get confused. Like, it wouldn't be Arnold and Arnold Jr.
It would
It'd
be
Arnaldo.
Arnaldo. That would still
and
be
Arnaldo
cheesy.
is a very nice Italian-sounding name, too. So everything works out, you know?
I guess so.
I think.
Okay, girls?
Hold on. So, Arnaldo
Hypothetically-
not permitting.
Hypothetically...
The first name that I picked out is Theodore. Okay? Not related to Headmaster Theodore.
Like Theo, you call him
Even
Theo.
though Theodore...
Are these balls men? Have we seen these balls
I
men
don't think
before?
so. What the fuck?
What in the fucking roly-poly-oly is this
But
shit?
yeah, so even though I think Theodore is just a nice name. A nice, like, strong-sounding name.
I
But
think
then
of
there's
Theodore-
nicknames, right? Because you got Theo, you got
Fifi.
Fifi. If they want to transition, you got your Theodosia,
Theodosia.
right? Like, it's a very malleable name for whatever the kid would grow up in life to be
Unironically,
as.
I'm really thankful that my name is kind of gender neutral.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know? So,
So if
I'm
I- so-
thinking about the future.
So if I had a kid, I would kind of want to give him a unisex name just so in case
I
that
mean,
happens.
Theodore's not unisex, but it can be easily
Theodosia.
converted
Arnold, like
into
Andrea?
another.
Arnaldo?
Like it can be, we can make it into another name, basically. Is what
I
I'm
was
saying.
Arnie. Oh, Arnie. That's so cute.
Teddy.
How
yeah,
are you
you're
feeling
right.
still being called Arnie? Because Arnie is just the cutest, like,
So-
soft, like, adorable name.
Girl.
Yes, girls.
Okay.
Just in general, girls.
I really like Josephine. as a
Josephine
name,
was the name of
Like
a
in-
character in a book you wrote when
but
you were a
it's
teenager.
in Little Women.
But
Right?
it is a
Joe
good name. I do
and
like Josephine.
Josephine. Joe.
Joseph? Yeah.
Like Feeny, I think that's
Fifi?
weird. Fifi
Joey?
again.
Joe?
But again, if like they're not very girly, you could do Joey, you could do Joe.
also, I have a cousin whose name is also, like, kind of... Because they call him Sam, I think? I have a, like, second cousin. I'm not related to it, but, not overly related. But, yeah, I think they had a neutral name, too, that kind of worked.
But, yeah, I can see the vision. And I don't think, like, some names are very bullyable. I haven't figured out anything.
Arnie is not bullyable.
Well, I haven't figured out anything for Josephine or anything that would be a problem. You know what I mean? Like with Arnold gets like the "Hey Arnold" thing a lot, but I don't know if kids now
well, like,
these
yeah,
days
do kids
know what that is.
Hey
Like,
Arnold
you know,
nowadays?
I don't think they do.
Unless, like, I don't know, unless there's some kind of a terrorist or dictator that ends up being named Arnie.
Theodore, I don't
Other
think
than,
that's
like,
gonna be a
maybe
problem.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, but at the same time, like...
But, like, there's no famous Josephine that I can think of, and there's no famous Theodore
JoJo,
other than, like...
There's that YouTube girl, the little YouTube girl, that's a drone. Isn't there is her name Jo?
But I don't think...
I guess people wouldn't think of that.
No, probably not.
But then again, my name is Hunter, and you don't think that that's mean, but then they called me Cunter, or at times
Right,
Cunty.
but see,
So they're creative.
I've tried, but I haven't found anything
Josephine?
yet. Oh no. I guess you really have to be, like, at that point you deserve it, you know what I mean? Like, not the person being called a hoe, I'm just saying that, like, if you can think of something like
Popular
that...
take!
No.
YouTuber Calxiyn supports slut-shaming of own
What
child!
I mean is, like, if you can think of something like that, Josephine is a very, like...
I'm just talented.
Okay, like, you, like,
Listen,
sure.
listen, if my
You can bully me,
if my
like-
kid bullies your kid, Josephine.
But you know what I mean? Like, that's very original. That's not like... I don't know, I can't think of anything, but, like...
When I'm thinking of Arnaldo,
But, like,
Arnaldo.
what I mean, like, is, like, there are some names that are just so... Like, I don't know, meme... Like, Karen. If you're gonna make a Karen joke to a person
But what if
named
Arnaldo
Karen,
becomes
that's
the new
low-hanging
Karen,
fruit.
you know?
But you know what I mean?
can't
That's,
ever tell.
that's low-hanging fruit. But if you go with Josephine, okay, like, you're creatively minded at least.
I know someone who's related to, no, I think it's like one of my sister's boyfriend's cousin's kids, and they want to name him Karen.
Oh, yeah,
And it's like, don't do that.
No. But you know what I mean, Hunter? Like, there's low-hanging fruit and there's getting really creative. Hunter is low-hanging fruit.
Hunter, I thought
right?
that, well, also,
I think it's low-hanging
they also
fruit,
figured out
right?
they figured out my name. My name's like a Scottish nickname, and so they put farts in there, so it was Mick. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
that
I'm
was
just saying,
great. So
like,
I was Cunty McFartson for a while.
you know, at least Josephine, like,
Cunty
you're really
McFarson.
trying for it, you know? Anyway.
But with Arnaldo, I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think that they're all safe.
Armpit.
But I
don't know.
also like Annalise as, like, another...
You got, like, old-timey names, but
name.
old-timey names that work, right? Like, you're
Yeah.
not naming your child Gertrude.
No. Or,
Even
like...
though, I don't know, I feel like also, here's my controversial opinion, is that I feel like names are only bad until you know them, and then you're like, yeah, that's just your name.
Yeah.
Unless it's
I
like...
see what you mean.
Unless you name, like, I knew a girl in high school whose name was Isis, who that name was lovely for most of her history, but then a terrorist group developed in
But
Syria.
now, like,
and
you
it's
don't
bad.
really hear about ISIS.
They're still around.
But you
and
don't hear about-
they're
but-
around in Afghanistan.
But you don't
so.
hear about it
But
as
even
much.
but even still, it's
Like, I don't know if a kid would know what ISIS is now.
I think
it
a
was
kid would
different
know.
when we were in school.
A kid might not know about Al Qaeda, but they'd know about ISIS.
I don't know, Hunter. It's been a long time.
I don't know.
Yeah, Isabel. Isabel's nice.
I would just think about the dog from
The dog?
or sheep or whatever she is from
What?
From what's his face from
I don't know what you're
the video
talking
game
about.
that you play, Animal Crossing.
Oh,
That
you mean
Isabel.
the villager? Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No, isn't that the lady? who
Yeah,
works
the
at
mayor, the
mayor.
secretary lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, she always was a calming force. Okay, so you want to know the two names that I think about a lot?
Sure.
Okay, one of them you're gonna laugh, but I've liked this name for a very long time. And it's Blake.
Okay, I mean,
I've always
Blake
liked
for
the name
a boy
Blake.
or a girl.
Well,
is
because
good.
it's gender neutral.
Yeah.
So
You're
if
living fucking dangerously right
well,
now.
I have like 5 of those, so it doesn't matter.
Well, better start counting them to make sure, because I'm not going back.
I got 4 of them.
Okay.
We're going to be fine.
Okay.
Right.
But I don't think that's, like, okay, if you name your kid Neapolitan, that's a problem. But, like, you
Blake
know,
is fine.
Blake,
Well, because Blake could be
Roman,
anything.
or normal.
Because Blake Lake is also a name. They might call him Lake, but Lake isn't that mean. Because, like, it's Lake, it's whatever.
So I don't think, you know, like, names in RWBY are normal, for the most part.
Yeah, or name your kid Ruby, or even Weiss. Like,
yeah, like,
fine.
you know, like, don't name your kid
Yang.
Neapolitan.
I wouldn't name my kid Yang on account of them probably being white.
Yeah, But,
Ruby,
like,
you made it here.
but
Harper.
Roman and Blake and whatever, they're all normal names.
Why are you in teals? He broke up with me.
Tears? Oh, no!
And he lied to me. Oh, my God.
This may be helping with your fanfic.
Maybe. Well, here, I don't care. Like, listen, it's already so
I know. I'm just saying, but, like, all, like, you know, this man.
Yeah. But he said
Like,
he
she
was
did
gonna
everything
control
for
that,
a
but
man? Damn.
I know,
Oh,
right?
No.
The feminism
Now
is...
I kind of wish they did take down Ironwood, though, considering what happens later in RWBY. Damn. Oh, no. Oh! So he didn't get approved for the Aesop's. That's interesting. I mean, this is interesting, though. Like, she's a woman scorned. They wanted to go at Ironwood, but, like, in hindsight, maybe they should have gone at Ironwood. I'm like, who am I supposed to be rooting for? You know?
I mean, I still like her.
No, not like that I'm rooting against her. I'm saying who, like, maybe they should have taken down Ironwood. I don't know. Damn. Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
More
yeah,
skill
those are
points.
so useful.
Well, no, you can upgrade the other characters, right? But yeah, like,
it's alright, Olive, you're still a Black Queen.
But, like, you know what I mean? It's just, like, maybe they should have taken down Ironwood. I don't know.
Perhaps. I mean, might as well use them while we got them, right?
Yeah. You never know. The game may force you to use all three for some reason. Like, you know, games do that sometimes.
Well, I mean, at the end of the game, we've mostly upgraded all of them, except for the ranged attacks,
No,
which
but
I
I
never
mean,
used.
like, the game may force you to use all three characters,
Yeah, I know
so
what
you
you
may
mean.
as well use the points.
But also, it's like, naturally, as we played the game, like,
Yeah,
we filled
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
out, which is kind of, like, well constructed, you know?
Yeah, we're definitely missing some, but it's whatever.
I mean, we could probably manage to fill it up more, but also, like...
There is a way to get all the points, but I don't care.
But we also did pretty good, just not, like, searching it out or grinding for
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
which I think is a mark of, like, they kind of pieced it out.
Like, good design and whatnot.
Anyway, so Blake would be good because it works for a boy and a goy. Boy and a goy.
Girl,
For
girl.
boys and non-Jewish people.
Oh, man.
That's what boy means.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I know.
In case people were confused by that one. But yes, and then the other one I really enjoy is Lilith.
Oh. I don't know if that's a good idea, Hunter.
Why? Because it's a demon?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you could go by Lily.
Your kid's gonna get bullied, Hunter.
My
I don't
child
think
is not
so.
going to get it. Well, because you could go by Lily, you know?
But, like, your parents still named you Lilith, and you'll have to think about that.
Yeah, but Lilith is like, okay, you know what Lilith did?
I know, but I'm just saying, you have
She didn't.
You have to imagine how they
know,
would feel about it, right?
How I think is that I named you
Like-
after a powerful woman
like,
that
my
didn't take shit from no man.
neglected the fact that this name was a demon, and that I would be haunted by supernatural and other similar properties for the rest of my life, just because they liked the name.
I don't know, that could be fun
You
for
did
them,
not
you know?
just lick your hand and put your hand back on my controller.
No, I did. I
You
just
licked
a little
it,
bit.
And then you wiped your hand on
Just
your
a little
leg,
bit.
which somehow is supposed to make that better.
No, because it wasn't, so I didn't lick my hand. I just, like, darted it like how you can pick up a piece of popcorn with your tongue. I did that with a little crumb.
I'm just saying, you guys saw that.
Why do you have to drag me like this, Dad?
Well, why do you do things like that and then hold my limited Kingdom Hearts control?
Are you that worried about it?
No, but I'm just saying, I'm like, I can't believe you guys sometimes. And, like, remember how during one of the RWBY streams, you guys all bullied me because you were saying that I didn't wash my hands when I came back from the bathroom, even though I did? And so, like, now you're just licking your hand and putting it on the controller and you expect me to just accept this and not say anything? When
Do you
did
want me to
the
clean
actual
the
thing?
fucking controller?
No, I'm just saying, I committed no crime, and you guys all made fun of me, but you committed a grievance in front of my eyes, and you expected me not to say anything.
Listen, I was in a rush, you know, because I wanted to continue the game. Because you made me do it, Mom. I started smoking because of you.
Oh my god. Calxiyn, I have a question.
Shoot.
I guess. You might.
Leave Hunter alone. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you.
Cal, don't make me drag you right now. That's not nice.
You don't.
Oh wait, this was yours.
Oh, now who's now worried about germs?
Oh,
if I have mono, we all have mono
I just went
now.
on autopilot. I just picked up.
Oh, so when you go on, oh, thank you, another skill point. How useful.
Oh, sorry. I can pour it into another cup for you, though.
It's fine. I don't care. I don't.
I'm pretty sure you drank from it, though, so if there's anything you have to tell me, make sure to tell me later.
I don't have mono.
Okay,
Pretty
good.
sure I don't.
You know, I don't know what you get up to.
What do you think I got up to?
I
I
don't
just
know.
saw my friend.
I know.
In
You know
Toronto.
exactly what I'm going to tell
And we
them.
hung out. We did nothing nefarious. We watched a movie. We got dinner.
Well,
We
I didn't
watched
say
wrestling,
Sex isn't
and
nefarious.
you were
I mean,
convinced that I had a threesome.
no, like sex isn't
They're
nefarious.
married.
Nefarious is
I
good.
hung
That
out
doesn't
with
matter.
a married
That doesn't
couple.
matter. When did that ever matter?
No, they're swingers. It didn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, we didn't, and your immediate assumption was like,
well,
oh,
because I
Hunter
knew they
got
were married
dicked down last
swingers,
night.
so I knew that already.
I don't think they're interested in me.
Oh.
I told them. They know about this.
Oh.
I told them about the YouTube channel, so.
Oh. Well, I'm sure they're watching right now.
I don't think they are.
I know,
have
I'm
not
kidding.
told them this. I would worry because they're very lovely. They're lovely. I love them so much. They're wonderful people.
Do you think Neo will return in the future volumes as a hero?
Maybe
Yes,
just
I
briefly.
hope so.
Kind of like how Double Trouble showed up at the end of. Okay, so here's something for me to be excited about.
Yeah?
And so we watched. So you like the She-Ra reboot? The showrunner and writer and whatnot for
You're
the
just
She-Ra
letting
reboot.
yourself die.
Yes, I know. For the She-Ra reboot, N.D. Stevenson, they wrote a while ago a comic called Nimona, which is what I read recently.
Yeah.
And what I added to my thingamabob. So I'm up to like 130,000 words, I think, which is why you're still beating me in our bet. But it got turned into a movie and it's releasing on the 15th.
Oh, that's good.
You want to watch it?
Yeah, I mean, sure. If I have money, I don't know.
No, it's on Netflix. It's
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. Yeah, we can watch it.
Because I think you're the only. Well, I guess I started to, but I need someone who's like into that to watch it with me because I'm very excited about it.
Hunter has cooties? No.
I do, but
But yeah, I totally, like, I know this sounds strange, but because the water bottle is on my dominant side, I totally forgot it was yours. Like, usually you put your stuff over here and I have my stuff over here.
Are you trying to get antibodies for when you inevitably use this controller again?
Oh my god. I mean, by the time I use it, the bacteria will be dead. Like, I haven't played a video game in such a long time. I want to play League tonight, though. I don't know if Arnold is going to want to, but I want to play.
You always kind of want to play with other people. Do you have, like, people in, like, the Discord server that you play with?
No, not really. It's just really Arnold. None of the people in the Discord play.
Which is a shame. I would love there to be, like, a League of Legends spin-off game. That
There
wasn't
are
League of...
spin-off games.
Oh, like, are there, like, action-y kind of games?
I don't know, but there's
'Cause I
a little
would enjoy
something.
that.
There's some mobile things that are
Oh.
happening.
Well, I would be down for that just because after playing Arcane, I have a kind of interest, or not playing, but after watching
Well,
Arcane
we talked about maybe watching the character
and reading a
trailers
lot of
and
fan
stuff.
fiction, yeah.
That would be fun.
I also want to do the Smasher Pass of the Overwatch characters because I've never played Overwatch, but I've watched those trailers.
But
and
yeah, like, you don't need
You
to
can
play.
solo,
You don't
Queen.
need to play with other people, but I don't want to play by myself. I don't know. But yeah, for some reason, no one in the Discord server plays, and it's weird. I don't know. Even I asked my group chat at school, nobody answered me. Isn't that kind of sad? Like, I was like, does anyone play League of Legends? And they were either like, what's that? Or like, fuck
Do you think
Cal,
theater
wants to
kids
play
are
with
gonna
you.
like League of Legends?
Some of the boys in my class play games. But like, League of Legends, like, I don't know. Like, you have to be a
You have to
certain
be a little
person.
bit smelly, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a gamer's game, you know? Like, some of the boys in my class have been playing Tears of the Kingdom. But, like, I don't know. Not to say that Tears of the Kingdom is a normie game or something,
I wouldn't
but,
say
like,
it is.
if
But it
a
doesn't...
Switch is not a PC, right?
Yeah.
The barrier to entry with League is that you can only play on PC, whereas with Overwatch, like, Overwatch may not be the best example, but, like, with Fortnite, you can play it on a console, you know what I
Or
mean?
even, like,
League has never made the console...
even your phone.
Yeah, like, League has never made the console jump,
I mean,
which,
it's a MOBA. So
yeah,
that's
which makes sense,
understandable.
because the game is complicated, right? But,
Thieves.
they're not coming down. You gotta go up there, bestie. Maybe you should use another character for that.
Man,
Like, Weiss had all those shooting things?
how it is that, like, the hits are, like, so with
I know, the
Blake
range.
and Yang. Well, it's not even the range, but in Blake and Yang, when you swing slightly after you hit the thing, so it's kind of delayed.
What games are you into, Cal? I mean, I don't really have a type of game that I gravitate toward. You know, I like JRPGs probably the most. But otherwise, like, I don't know, I just like games. I'm a very, like, I don't have brand loyalty, if that makes sense. Like, I like Pokemon Heart Gold. I don't think I like Pokemon, like any other Pokemon game. You
Well,
know?
Heart Gold is the one.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I like League, but I don't like any other MOBAs, really. Like, oh, I played this MMO, but I don't play MMOs, like...
Oh, are you still playing your Disney Toontown game?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Toontown, or do you mean, Do you mean Toontown, or do you mean, Disney Dreamlight Valley?
No, I mean Toontown.
I haven't played in a while, but it wasn't like that I didn't want to. It was just like, I got busy. There's
That's
no
fair.
time.
That was the one you begged me, to play with
Yeah,
you.
and neither of you played with me,
Yeah,
so I
'cause-
gave up.
Yay! A skill point! We might be... Well, we powered up 2 characters. Mostly powered up everyone else.
Pokemon has a MOBA, but like, you know what I mean, right? Like,
They do!
I don't have a genre of game that I like. I like one game in a series, and it's a miracle if I like the games that come after that.
I think I tend to enjoy, like, adventure games.
Yeah, I mean, Kingdom Hearts is sort of the exception, where I'm like, yeah, I like every Kingdom Hearts game, you know.
Also, Kingdom Hearts is just special.
Yeah. But, like, Persona, I don't know if I like every Persona game. I mean, I might. I haven't played the other ones, but...
Well, that's how I feel about, like, my partner loves Persona 5. They've,
Oh,
like,
I
played
love
through all of
Persona
it,
5, too.
And they've played through it, like, multiple times. But it's also, like, it's, like, all the quality of life upgrades for the newer games. I don't, like, she doesn't know if she wants to go back and... Oh, there he is. Oh, finally, the final boss.
Yeah, so he's not the union leader. He's the man.
Yes.
Into the lion's
Of course
den.
it is a
Okay.
man. It's always a man. Actually telling us to come into the lion's den. There's lions in Remnant? I'll give you one chance to turn around from here and leave.
Theodore, Lionheart.
Oh, that's true. But we'd rather stick around and put an end to it. What if,
Oh,
like,
you monologue, Blake. You go, girl.
refuse to leave? Oh.
The only thing that will be ending if you refuse to leave is your lives. They
Thank you,
can't hear
can't
you,
talk.
girly.
I'm sorry. You don't scare us. We're licensed huntresses, and the best at that. I feel like we have to keep reminding people about that.
Oh, that's cute.
Talk is cheap. Fight us, coward.
Okay.
Have it your way.
Genshin,
Subway.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I like Genshin, but I don't have time. I wish that Genshin was not a constantly, hello? Okay, sir, fucking don't move, I guess. Like, and just sit there and laugh evilly. I wish that Genshin was just a game and not a game that updated every fucking because that makes it really overwhelming to participate. And then you have, like, the whole FOMO, like, oh, you missed this event, so what's even the point of playing the game at all? Right? Like, it's just... Genshin is annoying to me for that reason. I already play a game that updates, like that, what do you call it, a live service game? I already play Twisted Wonderland, and that's enough. Like, the time that I have to spend on Twisted Wonderland is a lot. Story-wise. And for streaming
This
and
boss
stuff.
is not hard.
Yeah, I know.
Like, at
I
the
don't
end,
know
you're
what
just
happened.
Just like so powerful.
I remember we were suffering so much at the beginning of this game.
But also, there's just no way because he would have to kill me 5 times.
But
That's
I'm just
not
saying,
happening.
like, in general, they got so stupid toward the end. Like, the actual intelligence of the enemies, I think, went down.
Maybe
sometimes
just
he's
everything
standing
feels
there.
kind of flat after having played.
No, because I always had a hate boner for this game. So, like,
Well, I also
mean,
like these kinds of games.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I understand having damage opportunity windows, but, like, Mans is also, oh, well, things are getting a little hard now, Hunter.
I also feel like they didn't want this game to be very different.
Maybe.
Whereas the other games that are kind of in this style are not worried about being exceedingly different.
But yeah, like, I love Genshin's story, but my problem with Genshin is limited time events. That's what really, like, that's my beef with Genshin. I wouldn't even have a problem if the events were like a live service game that updates and then you keep the events forever and you can do them wherever you want. It's that the events will eventually go away. That stresses me out.
Because they want you to revive ring.
But, like,
they want you
doesn't that
to.
always, like, doesn't that also, I know what you're saying, Hunter, they want you to always keep playing, but, like, but doesn't that filter
capitalism.
a lot of people out, though?
Yeah.
Are there not a lot of people
But it's
also
the
like
idea, but the people that they want, they're like, those people will play Breath of the Wild or does another game, but it's like capitalism. Want to make more
I don't
money off
know. I don't know if it does make more money. I think they're stupid. Because
it's
I think
like-
it would make more money if they kept all of the content in
Dead
the
now.
game.
Also, I know that
All the
Way
time.
Forward makes Shantae, but I was like, my history with these sort of games are like Castlevania games. Way harder.
Is he gonna get another form? Oh,
Maybe.
we're not done. I thought we were done, bitch.
Oh my god, I have to blow up those 4 ones? This isn't gonna be tedious at all.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know what you're saying. That it makes them more money that way, but I don't understand how, though. Because it's not like those people would go play something else if they really love Genshin. It's that I really like Genshin, but I just can't play it. I don't have time.
Well, it's just like, I guess they see the opportunity loss of like, it's better to then do that so you have people that will pay the money to get the gacha stuff or whatever.
But that doesn't, like, the limited events, though, aren't connected to the gacha, is
Oh.
what I mean. Like, there are limited story content that will go away. And I'm like, well, what is the purpose of that? Like, I guess it's to make people so afraid of missing out that they never put it down.
Yeah.
But, like, that doesn't make money. That just has players
Well,
dropping.
retention is good, isn't it?
But, like, I don't know if that's good retention. Because they didn't retain me, and I could have spent money on that game.
That's true, but maybe it's like...
And I
they're
was not
I don't
retained.
know. Maybe they're also like looking for a different crowd.
Maybe. It's one thing if the events were gacha-based. I understand what you mean by
That's
that.
what I thought it was. I'm not that familiar with Genshin Impact, all things considered.
But-
Other than, like, there is so much stuff of it for AO.
But I think, like, making this important story stuff go away after a while.
Is kind of lame. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know why
and,
they
like,
would do that.
also, the other thing is that Genshin has, like, a fucking 7-year plan. Imagine if you couldn't watch the previous seasons of RWBY anymore. Because they made them go away after a while. Like, eventually, is your user base... The reason why live
That's probably
service
good.
games
Why?
work...
That's probably good for Arnold because he has like.
He was in from the jump, right?
But also he's in from the jump. But also he can be like, here's the lore of Genshin Impact.
Right. But what I mean is, isn't that, like,
Aren't I good, Mom?
oh my god, isn't that sort of fucked up that, like, 7 years from now, people aren't gonna know all this stuff? Like,
Yeah, I mean it is kind of like
live service games like Amity Arena work because you go in, you make money, and you get the fuck out really fast. But Genshin has like a 7-year plan, and that player base will get bored and will stop spending money, and then people like me, who were invested, will not pick it back up because we've missed 7 years of lore that is not in the game, which to me is bizarre.
Oh, so he's mad because he was almost in the Aesop.
Yeah. I wonder if he's supposed to be an Aesop Fable then? another one.
A lion?
But I don't know any with a lion, so. But yeah, that's my gripe with Genshin, is I don't understand why they make story content that goes away. To me, that's so bizarre. Even Twisted Wonderland will have reruns where they rerun the same event.
Fuck do we, I guess.
I mean, you could use Ruby's dash, probably.
Whacking, 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 whacking. Damage sponge, damage sponge, damage sponge, damage.
Like, eventually, Genshin will start losing players, basically. And they didn't think about how they would get new ones in when new people that get into Genshin probably want to know the lore. Like, you know what I mean? Are probably gonna want to get into it for the lore as opposed to the gameplay. So I just think they're kind of, like, for that reason, kind of dumb. Like, it was kind of dumb. Oh, you can just hide under there, Hunter. Bram alludes to Dracula? That's interesting.
Oh, like Bram Stoker. Yeah, that makes sense. Bram Stoker.
That's bizarre, though, because you have this
Bram
whole...
Stoker, not Stroker. Bram Stoker. Bram Stroker, rather, sounds like a gay porn
But
star.
isn't that weird because they're doing all this Beauty and the Beast stuff, right? I mean, you have his last name is Thornmane, and he's connected to the Briar Girl. So I thought that they were going for a Sleeping Beauty sort of situation,
Maybe?
you know? And he has the bow and arrow, you know, stuff, like the spindle and whatnot.
If only we had some kind of magical ring that brings us back from
Can you
the dead.
check your rings, please? Because I have anxiety.
Two more.
Okay.
We're not gonna. There's no way.
Okay. Please don't.
Goddamn, impossible. Or at the very least, highly.
They definitely didn't hear that.
Or at the very least, highly improbable. I'm sorry. I feel like we should just have a mic right under us.
But we can't.
I know, but I look at all these other YouTubers and they have the mic in screen on their face, and I'm like, Hunter would benefit from that.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but like it won't reach. Like it literally won't reach.
I know.
Honestly, we probably did have the microphone closer though when we did this. Now that I'm thinking about it, so you're right. This is kind
It might
of
have
my
been
fault.
down here.
It was probably, but yeah, like part of the microphone problem is reach
Yeah.
and being in the way of the screen. So I don't know
That's
how the other
true.
people do it, but
Well, they're probably not looking at screens the same way. You can't beat us.
not with how strong we are and the power of friendship. Oh my god, how could I be defeated?
We're not rookies. We are licensed huntresses.
Oh, well, this is nice. The
end of Arrowfell.
Oh my god.
Up, up.
Where is Olive?
Video.
Huntresses.
I'm here.
See anyone else on the premises? They must have escaped.
Seems they've abandoned you.
Oh.
Old friends.
Hello,
Stay
Ironwood.
fucked.
Amity Tower was never your target.
It was me.
I was.
You know, Ironwood, maybe you have a personal problem when a bunch of people, like, Watts wants revenge on
A
you.
fiasco for which
This man wants
I would take
revenge
the
on
blame,
you.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
you would be
Like,
welcomed back as an officer.
you
Is
know,
that how the military works?
Hanlon Fivestone,
I don't know.
your failure today only serves to cast sunlight on the corruption you created among the affluent and underprivileged alike.
They all seemed pretty affluent.
It's only a matter of time.
Well, the union leader wasn't.
What you really are.
Well, he's not wrong.
Oh, yeah, he's right. That's not good.
Your first
That's
business
kind of
license
dark,
is-
isn't
Yeah,
it?
that he was right. Like,
It's
he
a
was
Dutch
wrong,
angle.
but he was right.
On the QT, sir.
On the
What's the
QT?
QT?
What the fuck is the QT? That's not on the down low.
On the QT.
What?
Yay! Fist bump! Oh!
Yay.
Did they just say team?
That's it. That's all they said, team.
Team!
Not Team Ruby, just team.
Is that what people say?
Oh, okay. Well, that's it.
Tyrannical overlord.
I think that's
A
the
joke?
man. Like,
Oh,
the
D-Way?
man that runs the company. Like,
Oh, he calls himself the tyrannical overlord? That's funny.
yeah, the ending just, it ended. The ending is a nothing burger? Yeah, what the fuck? They're not even, like, and the union leader, like, was freed because they realized he was set up. Or,
I
like,
mean-
you know what I mean? Or, like,
I mean, Ironwood's got
like,
off.
oh, like,
Yeah.
the Briar girls were welcomed into Atlas and were no longer mercenaries.
Yeah.
Like they didn't do a check-in with everyone.
Graham was right.
They just
That's
fucking
true.
ended the game.
It's kind of
And
interesting.
Rob was right.
Yeah, it's interesting how they ended it almost because it's meant to be like yay, but it's also oh yeah, they didn't have any of the regular
don't
RWBY
know.
writers. That's why Weiss sounded like that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. They don't even have the voice actors in the cast, which is bizarre. Because they have the vocals, but not the voice actors.
Maybe that comes
Which
later,
is a
I
weird
don't know.
choice. No, I know for a fact they don't. Yeah, like, that's a problem, okay? You cannot make me play through a 3-phased boss battle and not have an hour worth of cutscenes. You just can't do it. If you are a game that has cutscenes, after I beat Xehanort, there better be an hour and 30 minutes of straight cutscenes for me to sit here and fucking watch. Like,
That seems a little extreme.
I'm really annoyed.
Eddie Rivas! Hi, Eddie!
Like,
Hi,
but you know
Carrie!
what I mean? I'm just really annoyed. The game ended. It's over.
Sorry.
I mean, wasn't Thornmane's semblance the negativity thing, Arnold? Wasn't that the point? That he could suck in the negativity?
Maybe.
Wasn't that his semblance into the
Paka Paka.
Pokeballs? I thought that was his semblance. Wasn't that the whole point of this? Was that it was his semblance used on the orbs, on the Pokemon balls, and they thought it was too dangerous.
Aaron! Yay! I mean,
yeah, like,
yeah.
it just ended. There was no climactic.
I mean, the
and
kind
we
of like
saved the
the
day.
kind of thing of like where he says like, oh, like people will see you for who you are. That was kind of fun because it's like,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
they
but
did.
like it just ended after
Oh,
that.
Cass, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Aaron,
They
Zach,
must have updated this shit because
Christopher.
that was not in the game before. They must
Okay,
have done
Jason
it through an
Rose.
update. Damn, it only took them 4 months.
Yeah, you know.
Because 4 months ago it wasn't. That was 5
Lindsay
Stone.
Jones,
Wait a minute.
Sarah.
So the Union leader made the Pokeballs, but Thornmane was in charge of everything. So the Union leader was bad. I guess we don't need to check in with him. Oh goodness.
Sky LaFontaine. That sounds familiar.
Oh, okay. So he was. They did not explain
Merchant.
Thornmane's semblance. I mean, maybe it was just useless, and that's why he couldn't be in the Aesops. Not that it was bad, but it just sucked. It just sucked ass.
Maybe.
Yeah, they updated the credits. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way I was wrong.
I didn't think it was that. I mean, it worked on us, but you're right. It didn't feel like
It's so
cathartic.
anticlimactic.
Just team.
Like,
You know, they
You
didn't
know,
have the budget.
like, you know, I know Kingdom Hearts had a higher budget than this game.
Aaron! There's Aaron! Yay!
Yay!
Aaron.
But like, think about the end of Kingdom Hearts. You beat Xehanort, and you got this whole, like, wrapping everything up, and like Sora, Riku, and Kairi all reunite
That's
on the
true.
island, and the Stingers, the Wayfinder.
But you have to
joining
understand that
hands.
other people find that tedious
Why?
as fuck.
But what is this? Why
I mean,
did I play
there's
this
a
game?
happy medium,
Why
I'm
did
saying. There's a
right,
happy
right.
medium.
But like that was like not a half an hour. I was joking. That was like
Okay.
maybe a
I thought you were
10-minute
being serious and I
like
was
a
worried.
10-minute cutscene of the ending, right?
My
like
dear life.
maybe not even like that, like long, right? Like you have Riku and Sora talking in the realm
Jensen,
of darkness.
The casting director. I guess they do that.
You know what I mean? And then
Hi,
you had
You're welcome, game.
yeah, like, and then you have the ending sequence. It's like not that serious, you
No.
know?
Gotta press it.
And so I just, like, isn't it weird? Doesn't anyone think it's 8 hours? I
92%
spent too much
completion.
of my life on this. For
Well,
what reason?
The idea is that, like, speed running. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. But, I mean, it was... I think I would have
But that
enjoyed it
was
more
such
if I
a
was able...
bad ending.
I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if it wasn't strung out as much.
Is it too late for an Arrowfell review? like,
I mean, we could do that.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't know if we can say...
what was
I want to
the
go home now
point?
because it's 8,
Not
but...
now. I'm saying, like, okay, I know that we played this spread out over multiple periods.
Yes.
And we skipped some
It
of
would
the dialogue.
feel more cohesive.
But
if we
that
could do that.
ending,
It
just
could have been
ended.
it could have been a little
It's
punchier.
just over. We didn't get like, this will be the day you've waited for, like big shot overlooking Vacuo. Like we didn't get any closure. They arrested the man, and Ironwood had some foreshadowing to being bad later. But like, I don't understand the point of any of this, honestly. Like, I'm glad I bought the game. I want to support more RWBY external material. But when this is the external material, it's like, how can I can't look Eddie Rivas in the eye and tell him that I enjoyed it.
I would look Eddie Rivas in the eye and say I enjoyed it, but
I'm
also
sure he doesn't care.
he would
but
say
I'm
like,
just saying.
yeah, budget constraints. They couldn't do a big blowout thing.
But like, this is a writing issue, which Eddie had no part in because he was not a writer.
I feel like they could have done something where it was just like da 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 da. It's your
Why
first
not
team
have
as
a
mission.
celebration party or
Maybe
something?
maybe they could have done it.
Why not make an end card at least with art of all the characters cutting a cake, right, or something like
Okay,
that?
that would be fun. If we could see like a bunch of like little end cards where it's like all the little people
you
like
know, they
rebuilding.
all of the people and
That
the
would- I
scientist
would like that.
man and like
Yeah.
here are all the friends we made along the way.
I would like that. That would have improved it a lot.
Here's us telling the story to Team Juniper. Like, it doesn't even need to be animation if animation is the problem. It just needs to be photos. Like, just pictures.
But
of,
not even, like,
here's
an
the
impact-
scientist that was looking at the ruins, and here's that old man that we bought all the stuff. There's Pietro and Maria. Like,
But Arnold, not even because it was like they couldn't have a more impactful conclusion. It was more like just like do something with a little more catharsis.
yeah.
Not even that it
Have
has to have
us see all
big
the characters that we
like a big. It doesn't have to have some big overreaching thing. It could have
Yeah.
been somewhat small.
It could have.
Even
There's
if
no
even
excuse
if they
for
had
that,
a scene
really.
where it was like instead of in that room, they were in the room with the big windows and it kind of zoomed out from all
Yeah.
of Atlas. Even something like that. Just team and
There's
cut to
no
black.
reason. There's really, like,
But you're right. I know.
talk about
The reason
budget cuts.
they
but
probably
you don't
want to
have
do
enough
that because they didn't
money
have the
to
budget.
pay one artist to make one big picture that has, like, Briar and Team Ruby hanging out. Like, you can't
Yeah,
tell me that you
maybe.
don't have the money for that. You know what I mean? Like, I understand not making an hour-long cutscene. That does cost money. But you're telling me that you don't have enough money to make an end card of everyone just chilling together or something? You have the money, right? Like, that's not the highest expense of a video game compared to all the other expenses, right?
I mean, just a little.
You know what I'm
title card
talking
thing.
about, right?
You could have done
At the
that.
end of Ruby Ice Queendom, there was one end card of all the girls
Yeah.
at, like, the festival or whatever, or during the food fight. Like, you could have just had an end card with, like, I don't know, Ruby catching up with Team Briar or something, and I would have been satisfied. But the fact they didn't even say Team Ruby, they just said Team... and it ended? What the fuck is that about, right?
Yeah, it's like a little unsatisfying. I mean,
Anyway.
overall I enjoyed the game, but the ending was a little like, ugh.
I'm
Goes.
I'm just glad I can move on with my life. And that we never have to play this again.
I could see myself
Unless
replaying
they
this in a
add
couple years.
Neo and Cinder DLC. Like, I don't mind playing it as a game when I'm on the couch and also watching Too Hot to Handle at the same time. Right? But,
How
like,
God intended.
as a streaming experience, I have to say it was a little lackluster because, like, fine, it's a game. We played the game. We enjoyed the game. But RWBY fans are here because this has some sort of RWBY relevance. So to cheap out on the story at the very end, when
I
we
mean,
just...
I like
we were
like
in
that
the
they
last
explore
hurdle.
the world more and you get a better sense of
Oh, for
Atlas
sure.
and the outlying
I'm just
districts.
saying, you know those relay races where you have to pass the baton?
Yeah.
They were on the fourth runner, and the fourth runner just ate shit. Right
I mean,
in front
also,
of the finish line.
also the game was very easy, almost
Yeah.
too easy. It
They
wasn't like a
just didn't
Castlevania
stick
game
the landing.
that it like ramped up appropriately and difficult.
Like, all the other story stuff before was fine, but they did not... Why did I need to see that ending?
Also,
I don't know.
some of the writing was out of character. Like the Penny stuff was adorable, but Weiss was too
But
mean.
even that I can forgive. The ending I cannot, because, like, the ending was the whole reason we were all here. Because we wanted to end. Right? Because we wanted it to be over. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed by that.
I had a great time.
It's
I'm happy.
strange
I'm glad we were able to finish this together.
and bizarre. But I think we're done.
And now I'm gonna go home and have dinner.
I want to play League. So I'm gonna leave now. Thanks everyone for watching. Maybe Hunter and I will stream tomorrow. Maybe it'll be another day, but it won't be this. Thank fucking God. We'll bring the microphone closer to us next time now that we figured out that it probably was like that before. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry. That was not a good note to end on. But I'm a little salty. But
little
thank
bit.
you guys for watching. It was way more fun with the chat here.
Yes.
If you guys weren't here, I don't know what I would
always enjoy
do.
these things when I play them
Talking
with you.
makes the conversation we had
Makes the medicine go down.
about Josephine was better than the entirety of the fucking game. But anyway.
I don't know about that. But...
We'll